Fucking bird that I hate.
Oh man. Well,
I'm down to like I'm down. I'm bloodied at this point. This dang Lois.
well, I believe you guys are actually about to. Were you guys gonna take a short rest or a long rest right now?
I
I
need a long
think
rest.
I don't remember. Yeah,
Because we
I
were,
need long rest, but
yeah,
I mean short
yeah.
rest if we have to, I guess.
Mm.
Well,
We
we were
could,
looking at the fact that it's probably gonna be night by the time we get out of here too.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. The time of day, like we're probably not going to get very far in the night, anyways. And this place is at least sheltered and warm. We could maybe move into an area that the will-o-wisp isn't, and take a rest. I don't know.
Are we relying on the will whispers going up and not going to come back down and just like get us in our sleep?
Well,
It went
I don't.
here, and then
Yeah,
here,
it's slowly
eh,
phasing through and going up.
and then it
I
went
mean,
like
I mean,
here.
there's a door also. Like I don't know. Rolk's not a super intelligent man, but he doesn't believe things can go through doors.
Oh, this thing,
He
it's
doesn't
gone through
think
floors and doors and everything else, so
has it. Has it, or did it use the hole?
I don't know.
See, that's we don't know.
It's invisible, yeah.
I mean, whenever
There's
you've
one
seen
thing
this
I'm good
role,
at,
you'll try
Alara,
to
is not
take
knowing.
You might want to warn on level 2 the bugbear and the goblin that this thing's loose.
it.
Oh yeah.
They
Oh, we
can
hear
take it.
it. Oh, we hear it.
Ah!
Wake up in the night to screams of goblins. I don't know.
So it was approaching nighttime as you guys began coming into the spire,
Yeah,
and you guys have done all of your stuff in here, which took well, I guess it took some time. I'm not gonna say how long because I don't know if you guys were able to track time while you've been in here.
Uh-uh.
So there's only one way to find out what time of day it is.
Well, we might as well
well,
go up to the first floor, I guess, and then get
Yeah.
prepared for a fresh
Mm.
start before we take off.
either way, that would be the safest place to camp, right?
Just get a grasp of what's going on, what the time would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's head up then. After you.
I'm not going first again.
I'll
I
go.
got
I'll
zapped
go.
by the
I'll go up first. I'll happily go up first.
So to be clear, there has been no rest. We're just gonna go. Okay.
Yeah, we're going.
All right.
We're
We're
gonna
Yeah.
try
just
to get up to the first floor.
we were gonna go up to the level 1 up here and see if we could rest there.
But
All right.
we're gonna have to climb up level 3, level 2,
All
level 1. Yeah.
right. Who's going first?
I'll climb up first.
All right. I need an athletics check.
Athletics. I should be good at that. Yeah.
Climbing
Plus
up your rope.
6. 18 plus insurance.
Okay. Yeah. You can totally climb up, and as you are reaching the top of the rope, just before you climber all the way on, you see a light come into existence next to you.
See? That's why I didn't want to go first.
Oh no.
All right. Now,
Someone else gets zapped for a change.
does a 18 hit?
It meets.
And you get shocked by some lightning on your way up. And now you need to make a, let's make it a dex save so you don't fall off that rope.
A dex save.
As you take 7 lightning damage.
Oof.
So when do we get initiative to fight back against this thing? We can't.
The initiative is
Like, if
still
it's gonna
there.
go.
Just put your initiative to the side. And then if the combat actually goes through for a full combat, then we'll use the initiative.
Well,
15 plus
if it
1.
Okay,
if it
15.
if it was going through
So
a full combat,
16.
this thing wouldn't be able to just like poof itself back invisible after every
That's
round
true.
either. So
Must be.
What was
I
it?
would rather do that.
Must be smarter than you originally appear, because you do manage to, with 18 plus, you do manage to hold onto that rope, and you can finish climbing up. And as you finish climbing up, it once again disappears.
How much
I'll go up
damage was
next.
that I took?
It was 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage. Alright, sorry about that.
It's all good.
I missed that.
It was pretty low, to be honest, but yep. You make it up.
Yeah.
You get zapped, but you manage to hold onto the rope, and it disappears just as you clamber the rest of the way. Everyone else, to make your athletic checks up, you have to, or sorry, athletic checks to climb the rope all the way up.
Well,
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Lara, you said you got a what? 12?
1, 2.
All right, 12 gets you up. Marwin going next. I'm sorry, Quiv going next. Quiv,
Mm-hmm.
you start to pull yourself up, but you're more used to your wings, and you find yourself sliding back down the rope, just as Rock gets ready to climb up himself.
I can't do this, guys.
And it looks like
well,
Rock and, and Mel just climb up right after you say that.
well,
Mm.
Marvin, hold on to the rope. I can heave you up. Tie it
All
around you or
right.
something.
You guys can move over to the upper level, both Mel and Rock. And then, yeah,
um,
if
Yeah. So
you.
as soon as if Thorian's gonna tell me that will-o-wisp attacked him again, then I'm gonna stand at the edge of this hole and pump a word of radiance every 6 seconds.
That's what, 5 feet, right?
Yeah, 5 feet. Yeah, yeah. I'll stand right at the edge over here though, where
Alright,
where it
and
seems to be coming up and attacking people, and I'll just keep pumping it every
Well,
6 seconds.
yep,
Then
nothing
I then I-
seems nothing seems to be happening.
then I will move five
well,
feet and do it again, and move 5 feet and do it again, and continue doing this in a pattern until I have tracked down this will-o-wisp.
I think it's on
Where
level 2.
How
You
long does
did
that take?
twice on
I
4,
need to know
twice on
where
3.
I need the actual movements of you doing that. So,
Well, okay, so I have to move, and then we'll count to 6, and then I'll move again, I guess. I don't know what you.
well,
I'm
yeah,
just
do
saying.
that. Nothing happens there. Now give these guys a chance to say what they're gonna say. So,
Arr!
Thorian, you were saying
Quiv,
something to Quiv?
Quiv, tie the rope around you and I'll pull you up or hold on to it or something.
sounds like a great idea. Hold on, let me try that.
If you want to just hold on to it, you can do athletics, or if you
Mm-hmm.
want to tie it around yourself, you can do survival.
I think I'll do survival.
All right. You take that
Okay.
rope, you try to tie it around yourself,
Oh my god.
and you think that you tie it up pretty well. You can call up and say the pull.
Alright.
Oh,
What am I do you want me to roll straight strength or do you want me to roll
Just pull that rope, buddy. Just pull the rope for right now.
just pull the rope?
Yeah, just pull the rope for right now. As
It's a
soon as you...
natural one.
oh wow.
Okay, well,
No,
oh
no.
man. Roll a d6, please.
Roll d6. A 2.
2. Um. Okay. All right, so you pull that rope so hard with the confidence that he did it right. And Quiv, you tied that rope just one single loop around your stomach with like a half tighten knot. So, and he pulls with all of his might super fast. It tugs on your back so hard, it actually like whips you forward before it unties. And then the rope comes all the way up, and Quiv, you are still on the bottom floor. And Quiv,
Ouch.
you're gonna take 4 bludgeoning damage as that rope just pulled into you
Rope burn damage too.
with make a fire damage. But no, you take 4 bludgeoning damage as that rope just tugs you before it lets go.
Hey, Thorian. Good job, huh?
As I pull it up, I'm stunned that he's not attached to the other side of this rope. um,
Medic.
um,
Can somebody else
but
try pulling it? I don't trust Thorian on pulling it anymore.
we're gonna have to drop this back down. I'll stand to the side. um,
Hmm.
All right, I'll try it. I'll go up here and give it a yank. What was it again?
Well, Quiv, are you gonna hold on to it this time or try and tie it around yourself again?
I'll try to tie it around myself.
Alright, another survival.
Oh my
Okay,
god, what are these
that
rules?
is that is good enough that you did a decent
Mm-hmm.
knot, and learning from before, you made it more like a harness around your arms instead. Um, Lara, you can now just do an athletics to pull it up.
On that 20, I'm sure I get him up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you one hand through the other, you reel him up on the perfect thing,
That'll be the nat 20 I use.
and as you pulled him up, that rope was also rewound and ready to be packed up right away.
Yeah, so it's my rope, so I'll take it back.
All
Just
right.
kind of-
You'll have to take and you'll have to pull the piston out, but since it's nat 20, we'll just say yeah, you pull the piston out, and you got that piston and your rope back. All right. Do it again. Go to the next floor. Another round of athletics. Whoever's
More
first.
rope.
Rogue, do you want to go up first this time around?
Yeah. I'll
See
go.
where the
I'll go
raid
up first. I'll go up first, and I can keep the entrance clean from this wisp. It won't. Doesn't seem to want to come near me. He says, like, waving his hands around like he's all ready, and I'll just pump another word of radiance just for funsies. And then I'll
Alright.
try to go up the rope.
Nothing happens.
It's fair.
Oh, yeah.
Gentleman's 20.
Yep, you are able to get up to the next floor just fine.
Two.
Up to the right.
Yeah, I
Go
see.
next with an 11.
Oh,
Gotta get
11
next to
is
me.
enough for you to pull yourself up. Yep. Mel going next. Good to go. 15. That gets you all the way up. Who's next?
Dorian, I'll see you
You-
at the other side.
You're going to go up?
I need to.
I'll watch him.
Alright.
16. Quiv, you were able to pull yourself up this time.
Ralk, I
Ooh.
expect the Will-O-Wisp to try to show up on this floor at any time. So.
I believe in you, Quib.
I'm ready.
Now,
Come on,
now to
Dorian,
believe-
we're waiting
now
up
to
here.
believe in myself.
Thorian, go
I
ahead.
believe in you.
I'll just.
At 17 on the die.
Alright. The moment you start climbing up that rope, a light shines behind you. With your hands full and your body halfway hoisted up, you get shocked with a. Oh, it's only a 16. I don't think that hits.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, so the lightning hits, but it, like, strikes your, you're not wearing a cape, are you? What are you wearing? That, like, tarp thing. Well, hits,
Yeah,
hits part of your clothing, and that just kind of absorbs it. And just as you turn around, you see the light fade away as it disappears once again. And since you weren't hit, you can finish the climb without re-rolling. You're good to go.
Well, Rogue, it's down there.
It won't come near me. You just got to start praying to your god harder, Thorian.
Alright,
Are we?
since we came up, I'll get my rope back.
Alright.
Do we?
You can wind the rope up, grab the piston,
Yeah.
get all your stuffs.
Do we happen to think that it could be attached to this coin that I picked up from the chest? It seems to be going after me a bit
Well, went after
more.
me first, and I never saw your coin.
Yeah,
So.
true.
It's also that you've been either the first one or the last one.
Yeah, true.
Laura goes up to
clearly-
the door and knocks on it. Hey guys, in Goblin, she says, "Hey guys, just so you know, there's a Will-O-Wisp running around. We accidentally let loose, so just fair warning."
You let loose something. This place was
Yeah.
peaceful before you people came here.
But we want to get out. Trust me.
Oh, now we might have to. Keep the door
You're welcome to come with
closed.
us.
Don't let it.
I'm not.
Sorry.
Not letting you in.
Don't let it in.
All right. Well, good luck.
What did they say? Were they of any help, Alara?
No, I just warned them that I explained. I just warned them that the Will-O-Wisp was loose, and they kind of are crusty that we let this thing loose in their house, basically. But they'll get over it.
It's kind of fair.
That is fair.
I feel like maybe we deserve that. We did just sort of show up in their house and start yelling things. You want me to go up first again?
Yeah, if you want to go up first, and I can follow you up behind this time around, and we'll put the theory to the test.
Yeah.
Yes, very good, very good.
Now, let's put the people who have been shocked in the middle.
Let somebody new get it.
Who's going first?
Oh, I will. With the
All
dirty
right.
20.
Another perfect climb. Yeah, you climb right on up.
And I'll get up there and I'll like lean over the hole and watch everybody else come up with a readied guiding bolt. A readied level 2 guiding bolt.
I'll go up after Lara. Oh,
Rock, you said you're leaning down the hole.
Yeah, just like not leaning, but like like looking over the edge with like my arm there, ready to fire off that guiding bolt. If I see
Okay. If you
even the
can.
hint of a light, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Mel went next, which 18 is good. Then Lara with a 19, that's good. And then we got, is that
Yeah.
Thorian with a 15?
15 on the die, but
Yeah.
like I've got a +6 to my
You
And I
are
got
good.
a
halfway.
So Quiv, just as you grab that rope, a light shines behind you. Uh,
It.
I would, I would
I've
probably
been
argue.
watching. I've been
I
waiting.
would probably argue that you can see it.
Yeah, I would.
Really?
I
It's,
wouldn't argue.
so
I wouldn't argue if you say I can
yeah,
see it, then I'm going to shoot it.
yeah. All right.
Get it.
So Quiv, I need you to first make a dex save as as this is happening.
Okay, a deck save. Okay.
hmm
Okay.
Okay, good dex save. And a 17.
Ooh.
Okay, so both of those are clean rolls. So Quiv, as you fail to climb up the rope again, you find yourself sliding down. You see up above a like gold, a like little. What color is your deity again? Red. You see a little red light shining up where Rock is, and you
Yeah.
decide to swing, and you manage to get out of the way, holding onto the rope, and land to the side, so that the guiding bolt can wisp by you and hit the will-o-wisp for 12 damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
Radiant
get it.
damage.
And a, I believe that is, yeah, that's not taken normally. Yeah. So yeah, that guiding bolt, as it makes contact with the will-o-wisp, you will see the will-o-wisp kind of like blow up, and it will become. You'll see a bit of blue, a bit of white, and a bit of the red that he just shot kind of go, and then just like a morph together before it disappears completely.
You killed it?
It's gone.
Yes. Yes.
Hope
Yes.
I
Nice
hope I
guiding
Good
freaking
job,
bolt.
killed
dog.
it. Well,
Good job.
the combat tracker disappeared, so I must have killed it.
Rainbow, then we killed it.
Mechanically
Whew.
speaking, yeah.
Well, guys, I'm still kind of stuck here. You know, I'm not really a big fan of ropes.
Yeah, just tie
Yeah.
it around yourself again. We have to pull the rope
Oh,
either way,
okay.
so let's do this, I guess.
Last time I pulled him up.
Okay, I'm tying it up right now.
All right. Learning from your past, with a 14, you will do a proper tie around yourself. Who's pulling the rope?
I will try to pull, I guess.
All right, go
With
for it.
athletics.
Yep, athletics to pull up a full full humanoid.
Full humanoid. 14.
14 is enough to pull Quiv up. It was not the fastest, and the rope's a little all over the place, but yeah, you can manage to do that.
Probably a lot of like grunting and swearing, like, "Oh, geez, maybe you need to drop a couple feathers."
Okay. All right. So, do we want to go check out what the light coming through the tunnel is before we take a rest? Try to see if we can get an idea of the time of day.
Well, we want to tidy up our rope first.
Oh yeah,
Give you
give me my rope back. Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
my rope back.
Let's see, it was dusk. Okay. Alright, I was just seeing what time it was. Alright. So you're grabbing your rope. So, do you now have 3 ropes, Laura? Is that what I'm hearing?
I have two ropes and the one from the climber's kit. So it'd be 2
Okay.
ropes total.
Okay, climbers get back together. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, you guys are now here in the line.
Okay, well, we should probably,
Yeah.
I don't know.
For a long rest.
You gonna clamber
It's
over
probably
the
cold.
doorways, or? Oh, it's absolutely cold, but it's cold everywhere in here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't know if there's anywhere in here to build a fire. We might be better just camping on the surface.
Well, I mean, we might have trouble getting to the surface too.
Hmm.
Which, with some of us that less than optimal health, that might not be a good thing.
we got firewood here. Look at all the broken furniture.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, and we've got the table in the other room too, and the chest.
Yeah.
Although I don't know that I want to set those potion things on fire.
No, that
Looked
chest was
into it.
metal.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
lucky. We're lucky to get it over.
Didn't one of y'all like lick it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I paid
Yeah,
him
Quib
5.
did Rick it. Yeah.
I'm still empowered. Am I still empowered? Or no?
That's all I was checking. Yeah, it looks like that already wore off. So yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Cool.
He just
But yeah.
felt a bit stronger.
If you
um,
guys, what do you guys want to do from here? Are we going up? Are we checking stuff or what?
well, we
Well,
should check to see if it's dark, because we don't know technically it's dark. If it's dark outside, we're still inside these walls and that stuff.
See if we can see what the
So,
time of day is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
go for it. Go for it.
I'll walk out and sort of pop my head into the hole and see and try look up, see if it's like dark or if it's any light shining through or anything.
It it is dark. I will just give you that.
You just give me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We'll just go off the premise that it's dark. I can't see anything up the tunnel, guys. I believe it's dark.
All right. So I suggest we do a long rest.
Yeah.
Down here. Gonna need to make it warm somehow.
Well, we've got
Oh,
plenty
we
of
got our.
furniture.
I mean,
What's
we've
the
got
plan?
the bed rolls from
Like,
our tents
like,
too. So I mean,
yeah,
no different than
I
being in a
guess
tent on the surface.
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's give it a go then.
Yeah, that's just.
Is anyone
Yeah,
going?
let's set up a watch just in case the goblins
Okay.
get funky. But
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it won't be too bad. There's only the one door in the hole that we'd have to keep an eye on. So probably nothing's coming down. So
unless the ghost of the will-o-wisp comes back.
Oh, no. Don't scare me.
they actually are
Like,
kind
I'm
of
the one with the
ghosts, you know.
frizzy hair.
They sort of are already ghosts. I don't know if ghosts come
As I
back that
still
fast.
feel the shocks
Always.
radiating through my armor, I understand you.
We're gonna have to get misters from our water thing and mist our hair to get it back down.
I can't wait to get back to a tavern and have a drink after this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to sleep on the bunk beds again.
Duct tape, remember, the duct tape holds it whole. Yeah, let's just do a long rest. Do you think bedrolls will be enough to keep us warm? Or do you think we should try just get a little bit of fire going just to warm up the room?
Are you
I'm not opposed to trying to burn stuff in here. That sounds fun.
are you asking me or are you just
No,
asking?
I'm just sort of asking the party, see
Okay.
if they're alright just sleeping in there, in here with just bedrolls, or if they want to warm up the room a little bit with the fire.
What do you
Yeah, either
think,
way is
Nelly?
fine with me.
Everything's fine. Well, yeah. I'm gonna whip out some rations and just start banging on some rations.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fair
eat
enough.
too.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna take out my explorer's pack
Ration
and
time.
take the stuff I need.
All right. What y'all doing about the
There's a
fire? You
ration.
guys doing the fire or no?
I can try to do a fire. What do you want me to roll?
I have a torch. Can I just like place it onto the firewood that we've gathered?
Yeah, if you want, I guess that works.
Well, let's put the
Sure.
Yeah,
fire
gather.
somewhere where it'll draw too. So maybe over by the doorway or here.
Yeah.
Straight
why
down to
not?
the goblins. Let's
Right.
do it.
'Cause you got to be careful with fire because it'll take, there's smoke and there's everything else. We don't typically do fire in an enclosed room without a chimney.
Mm.
Remember, this room is upside down. The doors are, a little elevated because you gotta climb over them, but they are all open, and the opening to the place is over there. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be flush with what is now the ceiling, right? 'Cause we live in a previous previously locked. So
It just goes straight out the door. It should.
yeah, it should
Yeah.
just flow straight out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Cool.
we'll hope, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, well, you can gather the wood, and usually you're just going to put a torch into it, so a no effort fire. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. So Laura's poop, so she's just gonna. She's like, I'll wake me up when it's my turn or my shift, and she just goes to sleep. She's exhausted.
That's
Pretty
fair.
sure everyone here except Alara needs like the 8 hours to get a long rest, don't they?
Yeah, that's okay. She can sit there
Yeah.
for 4 hours. Rock will
Yeah.
probably take a first shift and go sit by the
Yeah.
hole and watch the door, and
Alright, a rock takes first shift.
every so often just like using a word of radiance just in case.
Once
It's like a
lightning, twice shy.
It's a little early.
suspicious
Paranoia.
AoE cantrips.
It's a little early in the campaign, but eventually someone gets PTSD. So.
Eleanor's gonna take the first shift with Rolk, so she's gonna stay up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll over in a bedroll.
That might mean like any perceptions with disadvantage, because Rolk would be very distracted by that.
Ooh.
Quiv, why don't you come lay over towards us? Give them some alone time.
Quiv is just like dead sleep. He's up.
All right.
I would
Curled up by the fire.
say during the rest, Rock, you would hear very loud snoring coming from downstairs.
The bugbear. Or the goblins. We're all.
Well, if we don't hear screaming, then that's a good thing. As long as it's snoring.
Yep, you're hearing snoring. So.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do?
We can make them hear
Let's see.
screaming for a very different reason.
I wasn't gonna go there. I was not gonna go there.
No, Mel, not right now. I'm supposed to be on watch. I'm watching.
So everyone here needs the full at 8 hours, or 6 hours rather. So the first watch
I
is
don't
gonna
as an
have
elf.
to be 6 hours, and the second one's gonna have to be 6 hours, or someone just isn't gonna get a long rest.
No, Laura only
Yeah,
needs 4, right?
I only need
No.
4 as an elf, a half elf.
You're a half elf. You don't have
What?
trance.
Oh,
That's a full
okay.
elf thing only. None of y'all have none of y'all have
Shoot.
trance. All of you need a full rest. So,
Well, we could break it up into 3 watches, though, right? And then everybody would be getting 8 hours of sleep over a 12-hour period.
yeah, I mean it's the same amount of time. It's still 6 and
Yeah.
6 versus 4, 4 and 4. Same amount of time.
Yeah,
So,
I suppose so. Okay,
because
fair enough.
the long rest is supposed to be 6 hours of sleeping and 2 hours of just like downtime, and that's like time to put your spells together. You
Yeah.
know, hang out, read a book, whatever it is.
Hmm.
Just generally not being active. So, yeah. How do you want to do it? You want to do the 4, 4 and 4, or do you want to do the 6 and 6?
If it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I guess I'll just
Fair enough.
Melly and I can stay up for now, and then after we're done, we'll
Okay.
wake up
Alright, so after
the
6.
others and take the others.
Alright, well, you guys have a calm first 6 hours. And you guys can switch off.
Okay.
If you want me to go ahead
I'm awake.
if you guys want me to go ahead and say you're gonna have a calm second 6 hours, you did pick a good, safe place now that you've cleared it. So
I get my temporary hit
Okay.
points back too. Don't forget to put if
Yeah.
those of you that got the temporary ones put in the
it's
amulet.
just Laura and Mel.
Yeah, okay. Stuff back.
Oh, good. My relevant abilities have been reset. Oh, good. Just have to change the hit points on my token. I went for a smoke and I'm playing on my phone. Okay.
Uh,
I
Oh,
got your
thank you.
I got your token. I got you.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, I know how the phone's
It's easy to
work, but
update on Beyond, but
yeah, I know how the
hard
phone.
to click those on the phone.
Yeah, the roll 20 on the phone is like, well, it works,
It's
right?
not bad. I have no problem like clicking and moving my token around and stuff. It's great. It can zoom in and out of maps easy enough. It's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah, it
I
functions
just
for
I have
everything other than
yeah
tokens. Is what I was getting at.
yeah yeah.
All right.
I mean, I have the extension and my character sheet on another app, so all my rolls come through the way I like it to.
Yeah. But yeah. All right. So you guys are all awake now. It's been 12 hours since you checked.
Yeah.
So you guys are welcome to check again.
All right, I'll go check. I'll pop on out.
Go see
Poke out.
Alright.
go see if it's
What did
night
I
yet.
see?
We'll just live down here
you-
for a couple days.
You do see light outside.
All right, I go back and tell the group, yeah, it's light outside. Shall we attempt to climb out?
let's
Yes.
do this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna admit to being a little scared. Trying to climb out of here. I think I slid
I,
down
be-
into here.
I believe in Quiv.
Alright.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I just slid into here. So
Yeah.
Now, with the climbing kit, can somebody, and it might be Kev, might be me, go up and sort of like, do the whole mountain climbing thing to at least get to that slanted part?
yeah, you get up a little ways, put in another Titan,
Yeah.
and then up a little ways, put in another. So you can only ever fall so far, and everybody else has a more secure route up.
Yeah, sure. The person that is climbing up, which I'm guessing is Laura, I need you to do acrobatics because you'll be basically doing the crab wall claw where you push on the walls and going up. Because
I
remember,
cast
it is.
guidance on myself to give myself a little bit extra on this.
That's fair.
Yeah, do you want the blessings of my god for this as well?
Yeah, I'll take everything I can get. What is that?
Sure. Well, I can bless 3 creatures for it'll be another 1d4.
A D4.
Yeah, I'll give you the blessings. I don't think
14.
it'll last long enough to be relevant, but I'll bless Mel and Quiv as well.
Alright, it's going to be 3 acrobatic checks to get all the way up. Thank you.
14 on the first one. I cast guidance again on myself. 17. Does the blessing still hold?
Yeah, it's concentration
18 on the next
for
one.
a little while here. I think is it a minute or is it an hour?
13, 14, 15. Final
I
one.
think it's a minute, but that should get you a good ways up.
Guidance is for a minute, and then for the
Yeah.
cleric,
Bless is for a minute.
bless is also for a minute. Yeah. Is that what you're doing?
But it
Bless?
renews like yeah, I'm just concentrating on bless to give her the extra d4s to try and get up.
Okay. Alright, so yeah. Sorry, you got a 14, an 18, and what was the last one?
15.
15? Alright, yeah. You were able to climb through. If you guys look on the right slope, um, there's going to be a little dot, a little peg here, a little peg right here, and a little peg right here, and you put a rope on them.
Yeah.
Yep. So there is now a rope sticking out of here that you guys can basically use to climb all the way up. It will be athletics with advantage because you can use the small space to kind of tighten your
Ooh.
grip.
Or is like looking around for a will-o-wisp. She's got PTSD now.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say Rolk will be at the bottom, like just with another ready guiding bolt. Like, okay, you all go first. I'll watch our backs in case there's still a wisp.
Laura, why don't you give me a perception while you're up there?
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
12.
Why is it so
12?
scary when your dungeon master asks you for perception?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't got any athletics, but so whoever's ready to go first. With the 12,
Okay,
you will
can go.
notice, based off your experience with the way that time has been in this area, that is amazing. by the way, Quiv, that they both fail. So, uh, you start to climb
Most
through, and you find your feathers are just too slippery, and your strength is just not there, and you get up that first curve, and then you slide all the way back out.
I hate
no,
tunnels.
this is
I hate, I
this
hate,
is
I
facts
hate.
now. This is facts now. Eric Cocker can't climb. That's it.
I hate it.
Officially
I
canon.
hate these ropes.
Yeah, this cannot climb.
I
Tight
think
spaces is not for
Mel went straight up after Quib.
Quib. I just imagine Quib just like, I have wings, I should fly. Fucking 5 feet spaces.
That's his
Yeah,
problem.
I'm
He
a
can't
I-
fly,
natural
so he's
flyer, not a
clumsy now.
climber.
There's no wingspan.
Yep.
But with the 12, sorry, you would notice based on your time in Icewind Dale that you don't have a ton of daylight left. You have less than half of the day.
Okay.
Anyways, at 18, Mel, you definitely climb right up with the rope.
I'll go after Mel.
All
Stay
right.
with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 5 plus 6, 11.
That's your better roll.
Yep.
All
A
right.
3 was my other one.
Well, an 11 is just enough for you to get up there. You're not fast, but you do manage to clamber all the way up.
That's quite a tough climb.
Who's
Yeah.
next? Rock,
Uh,
Rock or Quiv?
Quiv, you gonna try again?
I'm just gonna wait until everybody's gone, so I just tie myself to the rope again. And why don't you go ahead?
It's like on the. Yeah, I guess. I'll climb up then. Sure. Yeah. So funny. I don't know how I'll do. Okay. Thank you.
19. Yeah, you climb up the rope just fine, and you get to the top. You know what it is, Quiv?
All
It's
right.
the Roll20's revenge for that one shot.
No. I'm not gonna lie, I
Man,
was getting some sexy rolls on that one shot.
the past 3 sessions that he's had with us, he has rolled nothing higher than like 10.
No. That's
I just think
hilarious.
it's a tunnel issue, you know? It's ropes and tunnels. I'm a natural flyer. I'm not supposed to be, crawling and climbing.
You can do a survival, regular, no advantage to tie it around yourself.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, damn!
Okay.
With a nat
Okay.
20, you've come to the realization of exactly how to set this up, and you get a perfect tie around you, making a nice little chest harness, in a way that doesn't hurt you at all, and you can be yanked up. Who's pulling the rope?
Still can't climb, but boy, can he ever
Well,
tie a rope.
I'm happy to help someone pull up the rope. Otherwise, I can do it. I can try to do it myself.
Alright, go
Mel and I
ahead.
will pull up the rope.
Alright.
I'll help Melanie.
Alright, you can both roll. Yeah, just both of you roll athletics, and we'll just put it together.
It's going to be a 18.
Alright.
A natural 1.
Oh no.
Jesus.
I've learned to offer for people up the road.
Can I get
Damn
a D6 from you?
Not
We
again.
can't have mother
A
sit
6.
in Icewind
A,
Dale.
a 6? Of course it would be. Alright, so you guys grab the rope, and for some reason, Thorian pushed instead of pulled, and found himself falling straight into the hole, sliding all the way back inside, clambering into Quiv, who's tied up.
Victorian how?
I give up. I give up with that man. I give up.
let it down. I can't
To
believe
everyone
I'm
else, it just
right.
looks. To everyone else, it just looked like he just straight dived into the slide.
No, this is so stupid.
Amy, to make sure you're alright, Quinn. I wasn't trying to pull you up at all.
So right, Thorian, just hold on to me, and we'll go up together.
Laura, are we the only smart ones here? Because it really feels like it.
Possibly. Quite possibly.
I'm gonna go in and give Quiver a big hug, holding on to him.
Are they crying down there?
Okay.
Thorian, are you just gonna hold on to Quiv, or you're gonna
I'm
climb the
gonna
rope?
hold on to Quiv.
Okay. Um, go ahead and roll an athletics to just hold on to Quiv. Is it just gonna be
Don't
Mel
do this
pulling him
to
up,
me.
or is it gonna be more?
Oh, fucking, these dice are going to jail after this. A 5 plus 6, so 11. I hold
Uh,
on to him somewhat.
11 is enough to hold on to him. It's not comfortable. Quiv, you feel a bit of like tugging as he like grabs your feathers to hold
Watch it,
on.
Thorian. I have sensitive wings.
Can I? Okay, Melano's gonna go to the edge of the hole, peek down it, cast thaumaturgy on herself to make her voice boom louder, and she's just gonna get your asses the fuck up here right the fuck now.
Oh no, Melmo's mad. Now I don't
There's
want to
that
go up.
couple.
Oh.
She's
Look, I got
scary.
2 gold that they fall on their ass again.
So who's pulling the rope?
Oh, I will do it this time.
Okay,
We need.
Laura, athletics, please.
You're not making it up. That was a nat 1.
Oh no, not again. Come on.
Give me a d6, please.
3.
Oh my
3.
god.
Um, you simply just cannot handle the weight. That was a simply failed roll, so that's good compared to
Yeah,
this.
that could have been worse.
Yeah. So you guys
Um,
just, Mel
Ralph, can
and
you cast
Rock,
plus on them, maybe?
you just see her like pulling, feet sliding, no movement on her end.
I just rolled to pull the rope. I got a nat 20.
There you go.
Okay.
Finally.
With a nat 20, full of anger, you were able to just yoink these guys up so hard that the 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 pittons that were put into the wall just kind of plop out as you pull them past it. Each one dinging Quiv as he passes through it. And you pull up the
Ooh.
rope with the 3 pittons and Quiv and Thorian all on it.
Oh,
So
I
that
get my
everyone's
climbing
on
kit
top.
back. Awesome, thank you.
And she is just
Finally.
glaring at them as they get pulled up.
Yeah, I can't. Quiv can't make eye contact with like Mel looking at the floor.
So that was a solid 20 minutes of waste. So.
Yeah, like there was like I was looking on Start Playing and I realized that we're like 22 sessions in and only level 4 and I'm like, wow, that seems like we're going really slow. And then shit like this happens and I'm like, oh yeah,
Large
that's
Link
right.
Order takes like
This is why.
session, you know.
I can say that I'm doing my part. I'm doing that's all I can say.
Now that everybody's up, I mentioned, hey, we've lost about half a day. So we want to try to partly make for Karakonig and maybe camp by the river or something.
Yeah,
That could work.
we're heading
So I'm
back
not
to
going
town.
down that hole. No
So,
way, no how.
just
Nope.
as a reminder, because it's been a week since you guys discussed it, I believe you guys were originally discussing whether you were gonna go back to Karakonig or go toward the Goliath stuff that you heard in the spine, since you're halfway there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine
Like
with me.
we're
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll just walk the rest of the day, camp on the surface, like
Yep.
we often do, and
Hope for the best.
Mhm.
I'm fine with
for the
going towards
best.
it, try and make our way towards Goliath.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Alright. So you're gonna go Goliath pathway?
I
Yeah.
think
Alright.
so.
Who is taking points?
I can do it being the ranger.
Okay.
I'll just fly over
And
like before.
let's see, Laura, you have
What's your survival, Alara?
5 modifier.
yeah.
I have a
Nice.
7.
So
Oh, Rock will take the lead.
whoever okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so Rock, you're taking lead. Rock, you are tribe and stuff. Alright, give me a survival so you can correctly point out which direction you need to head for the Goliaths based off of the information you guys received.
Sure.
Alright, 22.
22.
Alright, well, the 22, using the little bit of the shape of the rock, you can point out which way is to Kaer Koenig, and therefore you know the
Yeah.
directions of the map. And
Yeah.
based on that, you know that you guys need to head southeast to get to the points pointed out about the two Goliath clans that are feuding. And you guys can begin making your way there.
Yeah.
Alright,
As
so
far as we'll get for the rest of today, I guess, and then set up a camp. And
let me see here. I'll use the distance of the towns to help me guesstimate how far everything is. Alright, so
I love how dumb that little interaction was.
I thought that was great. I
Good
was just
job.
dying over there.
Good job
Yeah.
pissing off Melano. Good job.
I'll make
She's
a note
got-
not to enter a hole again.
She's
I,
gotta take her,
I,
she's
I
gotta
feel
take her
like
frustrations out on her boyfriend now.
I, I
Uh-oh.
feel I feel like me and Chief like suffering together. We've started to build a bond of like brotherhood together.
100%.
alright, I would say that you can get right
Oh, you called broke
here.
his boyfriend.
You can get right here whenever it would be really dark, or really getting close to dark, as it would be roughly 7 at
Yeah.
night. And it would be getting
That's
cold,
kind of
and
camp.
you guys would feel the wind picking up.
Camp by the river here and
Yep.
see how we
Go to
do.
camp.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Boy,
start getting the
Mhm.
snow tents out and the
boy,
Yeah.
toy.
sleeping rolls and everything. We could probably get a fire going here. I think, right?
We'll put you out here.
Yeah.
Say this is a
Is
nice
there
little
wood?
area.
Is there available wood?
You guys are in an open tundra type area, so I'm gonna go with
Hmm.
no. But you guys do have stuff on you, and your explorer stuff should have include at least one tent amongst all the stuff you have.
Yeah, we have.
I got a tent for sure.
And for the fire, I have a tinder box, which doesn't that like store like maybe oh no, that's only fire, right?
Yeah, it doesn't store like wood or nothing.
Mm,
It's basically
Enough
matches.
to
okay.
get
It's
fire.
basically matches.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Well, we should just get the tent set up if for now. Who's
Yeah,
got the winter tents?
Yeah, I do. I have one. Is this like
yeah.
a nook
I
over here,
got
or is it
one.
all just flat?
Um,
Mm.
honestly, it's.
That'd be a nice place.
I don't think that's I mean, I think it's supposed to be like a cliff part, but this is how big your tent is.
Okay,
Mm.
that's fine.
Yeah, we'll just set them up wherever, I guess. Got 2 tents. I know I have one of the winter tents. I know you do. I don't know who else had one.
I
Two is
don't have
enough.
one.
Okay.
One for the lovebirds and one for the rest of us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sounds about right.
No offense, Kiv.
Sure. Say we put it like this. Why not? Across.
Yeah, there you go. Now looks like a nice little campsite. Lovely.
Shield us from the noise.
What noise could you possibly be talking about? Rock and Melano are so innocent. Always leave room for Jeebus.
As you guys are here, it slowly gets darker and darker, and the wind picks up to an almost violent level.
And it looks like we're gonna get one tonight.
Yeah, Rock's
Oh, and I pull out
gonna
that
look
little
like
lantern to look for the creatures too. Might as well take a look.
Oh,
almost
swingers.
afraid a little bit during this conversation, and I'll go over and like squeeze Melano's hand and be like, can they really hear us, Mel? Like kind of a look of panic on his face a little bit.
Oh, who cares if they can?
Oh, I guess so. It's just I don't want them to think anything weird is going on.
Too late.
Who cares if we're fucking on the side? Like,
On the side, it's in front.
That's fair.
Just don't
Yeah, I
be
mean,
too loud, you'll make an avalanche.
I feel like that'd be reassuring enough, and Rock could probably just smile and say, you're right. Doesn't matter. They're our friends anyways. They'll understand.
exactly.
I'm just
but he
sitting there
won't quite
rooting
be
for Rolf in the background.
he won't, he won't quite be looking anybody in the eye yet. He's like kind of like peeking at you and avoiding your gazes. Like shit, I think they can hear me. I'll have to roll a stealth check tonight.
Stealth check is insane.
I think with the wind you'll be fine. That should be a stealth check with advantage.
That's great.
Loki
Puts a
performance check 2 later on.
Alright.
Puts a
So,
silence
Acrobatic.
bubble all over his tent.
I'm guessing this is the parties and their tents, respectively. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, during the night, a full-on blizzard will be coming through. There's no heavy wind music, which is crazy to me, but yeah, you have a full-on blizzard coming through, and your tents will, well, they will be checked. In which Rock, you set up your tent, and Lara, you set up yours. So both of you need to do a survival check to see if your tent makes it through the blizzard without harm.
19.
Oh no.
19. So, Lara,
I got a 9.
Lara, y'all's tent stays in place really well with the blizzard. But Rock, you and Mel, in the midst of the act, you guys see part of the tent flapping open, and you see that one of the pittons that you used to hold the tent down has come out and it starts like flailing around as it begins to loosen. What would you like to do?
Oh shit! I would immediately probably stop. Seeing, I'd be like, "Oh shit, Mel, we gotta stop. I gotta go fix this."
So are you throwing Mel on the floor?
No. Just gently trying to remove myself. No throwing.
I mean, she lets him go. She gets off of him, lets him go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to freeze to death afterwards, right? So I guess it's like
during
half naked Rock trying to fix his tent in the snow now. I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna get frostbite.
Maybe.
You'll need to roll another survival.
This one's better. It's a gentleman's 20.
Okay. Then yeah, with that you are able to fix the tent from the inside. It's not like super. There's still a bit of a gap on the under part as you had to put the piton on the inside of the tent, but you're able to put that flap back down for the tent to make it through the rest of the evening.
Yeah, I imagine I'm just freezing at this point, having been like at least probably shirtless trying to do all this. I'll just crawl up. Oh shit, Mel, it's fucking cold over here.
Come here, let me warm you up. And then they got right back to it.
Of course.
Yep, absolutely.
Alrighty. Alright. Since y'all rested through the blizzard and your tent stayed good, then you guys will be able to wake up in the morning to a calm morning. Your tents will be mostly covered in snow that you can pad off before you head out.
Jeez, quite the violent storm. Is anyone keeping track of these? How much they're hitting us? As I'll just sort of point towards or look towards Larry. You're a smart lady. Are these getting crazy or is it just me?
Yeah, I haven't been able to determine a pattern yet, but there may be one.
I hate snow, even though I've lived here for so long.
Yeah, you're a white bird.
Bigger
How
layer here.
you blend in?
I
Oh,
dream of the
oh, hey,
grasslands. I
good
wish
morning.
someday.
How did you guys sleep over there? Did your tent hold together okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah, it
had
was
no problems.
fine. I snuggled with Thorian a lot, to get that heat coming in.
Oh God,
Ah,
we have another relationship going.
It's a bromance.
Hey, no, I'm
caught
not.
in,
I'm not judging.
caught in a retro man. Ooh.
Brothers in arms.
Literally.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I get that.
Mel, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
From behind you guys as you were getting ready for your day, an arrow just hits Mel right in the back. I'd probably say like the lower abdomen area of the back, and is going to deal 13 damage.
That's just rude.
As you guys all turn to see a lone archer standing on a lifted hill that's roughly about 10 feet up from where you are, you also see all this stuff out of the way. Along the rocks, you see one crag cat kind of moving closer as well.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
shoot the son of a bitch that shot at Melly.
Figured you would. So that'll be turn order.
Oh,
Turn.
fine.
Rolling initiative.
Fine, I'll roll initiative instead. I was just gonna shoot.
Got you with the surprise round, so.
That's
Fuck
fair.
'em up, boy toy. Fuck 'em up.
Oh, good, I rolled high on initiative.
It's gonna have to do. No. That make it better? A little bit. No, I'll leave it how it was. And then put this. Okay. Not good for them. Okay. No
Well,
duplicates.
me and the archer
Oh
meet.
yeah. Thorin,
I believe that
what's your dex though?
12.
Alright. They go before you.
Yeah.
Alright. And with that, we are in combat. Lara, you get to start us off.
All right. I cast Hunter's Mark on the archer and attack with the longbow.
Fair enough.
19 to hit.
19 does hit.
That's 9 damage.
Alright, 9 damage.
And then Gloomstalker, Dread Ambusher. I get to go again.
Fair enough.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright. Any movement or anything? You're happy there?
I'm good here.
Alright. Quiv, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move towards. Can I move towards? Wait, is that like a mountain they're kind of on, or like just a snow hill?
It's sloped. It's 10 feet up, so they are higher, but it's sloped. You can go up to it if you want.
Okay. I have like, yeah, I think I have the speed like to go up there. So yeah.
Remember the diagonal movement is 5 and then 10 after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's your max movement is 40, and that brings you there. So yeah, you do have just enough to get there. So yeah, you reach the crag cat.
All right, and yeah, I'm just gonna punch it.
Go
At
for
least attempt to punch it. Okay. Flurry of blows 1d20 plus 5. Okay, wow.
Wow, roll me a d6 of consequence for that.
Getting that ready.
Here we go.
Okay.
A 5. So you go to hit the cat, and you misjudge what part is the cat, what's the snowy cap of the mountain, and you find yourself punching directly into the rock. Roll your damage, and you take half of it yourself.
Okay. Okay, yeah. 1d6 plus 3, okay. Rolling. So I take
Of course,
like
you max the
4
damage. You take 5 damage.
I mean, I could possibly hit myself by accident because I'm also like I have like white fur or white feathers.
I like to imagine you punched a rock and not just straight punched yourself attacking something.
All right.
You're supposed to be at least semi-trained at this.
Look, I'm just used to whiffing at this point, you know? It's natural.
Just this session.
You don't even expect to hit anything.
It's a gamble every time.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to flurry of blows. So yeah, it's the same thing.
2 more punches.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Dude,
20 hits.
20.
Go ahead and throw the other punch.
That to hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 19.
Alright, 19 and 20 both hit. Go ahead and do your damage for both hits.
Cool. 8 for the first one.
Are you on a D6 by now? I don't think you're on D6s yet.
Oh, am I not? Because I did 2 to hits.
You're level. Yeah, you're still level 4. Your martial arts is still D4. At level 5, you get D6s.
Oh, it was different on my bad. It was different on. I was looking at D&D Beyond.
You know what? They might have put that in for 2024 rules.
Yeah.
They might have upped it.
It's so weird because I also set it to 2013, but it's whatever, you know? I mean 2014, but yeah, it's whatever. Alright, so it's 4 plus 7, so that's like
11
13.
damage. 2 solid
11.
punches. Yeah, 2 solid punches into the Craig Cat. It lets out a hiss after you land both of those punches.
Ooh, and yeah, you know, F this cat. And I'm just gonna end my turn here.
More cats.
Coming from behind in a stealthy attack, you just hear the light pitter-patter of paws hitting the snow as it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 pounces at you, Lara. Since you didn't know it was there, it does count as stealth attack. And this will be, let's see, if it hits claw attack on the same turn. So it's got to be a claw attack here. And that is 18. Does an 18 hit Lara? Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just stepped away. I got attacked, I guess.
Yep. there was a crit cat that was hiding, and it came out of blending in with the snow, dashed at you, rolled an 18 with for its claw attack.
Yeah, that hit.
All right. You need to make a strength save as it successfully pounced on you.
No, that'd be a fail. For the 4.
4.
I don't know what.
All right.
Yeah, 5 with
So
strength is.
the claw attack will do an initial 7 damage as it mauls you, and it will land on top of you, forcing you to go.
Okay. The silvery barbs. Can I silvery barbs the crack cat?
Okay.
Yes.
It
Get fucked.
rolled the same thing. 13 on the die
God
plus,
damn it.
so 18. All right. That was unfortunate. That silvery barbs. Oh man. It made me nervous. I'll be honest. All right. So 7 damage from the slash as it lands on top of you, successfully pouncing. So it lands, and you go prone underneath it. And because it successfully pounced on you, it can now make a bite attack at you. And that is only a 13, which I believe misses.
I would miss.
Yep. So as it pounces on you and gets a maul right across the top of your chest, you see it come down with its jaws right at your throat, and you're able to just kind of shimmy enough over that it just got a big old mouthful of snow. But you will still be prone until your turn, and you stand up. That is Rock's turn.
Okay, well, I think Rolk would first just let this guy have it. He shot at Melly. He's going to die now.
Priorities.
Give him the big second level guiding bolt, 27 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
There's 5d6 damage, 18
18
damage.
damage. That's that's a whopping hit. Another red ball of light gets shot out and hits this guy, doing some radiant damage, causing him to literally radiate the red light. And I imagine it just does a crap ton of damage. Well,
Yeah, and I just probably move to there and start like running towards him, screaming "Vampires!" And yeah.
Mel, your turn.
Mel is going to instantly rage. She did not take kindly to being shot in the back, but she's going to jump at the crag cat that attacked Alara.
It's still actively on top too.
All right.
Just to give you the visual. Yeah, go ahead.
And she's going to swing her axe at it.
All right. Give me the attack roll.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Absolutely hits. Go ahead and D12 plus
Very
6.
base.
D12 plus 6. Remember, you get your +2 from raging. So.
D12 6. Oh, I dropped it. Of course, I get low damage. That's going to be it's going to be 7 damage.
That minimal? Dang. Alright,
Yeah,
well,
minimal.
it's hard to judge where the cat is exactly despite its size. The snow makes it blend in. And with that distortion, you do manage to get a cut, but it's only just barely with the tip of the blade. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Alright. The elf will turn its bow on Rock after that devastating hit and let off 2 shots. We got a 19 and a 25.
That's gonna be 2 hits.
Alrighty. And that's going to be 20 damage total as 2 arrows hit you. The first one is an actual arrow that gets embedded into the top of your shoulder, but the second shot looks to be almost like a magic arcane arrow, as you get hit by what looks to be like a light itself, but it makes the same impact feeling as an actual arrow as it hits you right in the gut.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, Thorian, you're up.
Um. Quid's in danger, but then so is Alara. um. I want to believe in Melano and Quid, and Melano and Alara. I'm gonna start bolting towards um Quid to get up there, and being that he's alone. Now, imagine I'd see like these two things coming towards him.
Mhm.
So 5, 10, 15. I'm just quickly checking my movement. I've got 30. What did I do? I done 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I'm going to seeing this archer in front of me. I'm going to
Just to make sure you
when it
know,
says
you are
something
at the base of the slope. That slope is 10 feet high, so it's
it
gonna be
is
a little hard to see him with that
alright, well,
exact angle right there.
yeah. What about with the I guess the crag cat's not very big either, is it?
Yeah, the Craig Cat's much bigger, and he's slightly up on the rock. So
Um
you can probably see
mhm.
him pretty easily thanks to his size.
You know what? Let's do this. I'll dash to get right up in there. So I'm
Okay.
going to give myself extra movement. And I'm sort of going to get in between the two
Okay.
and and um and my turn there to be right up in between it all.
Sounds like a plan. By the way, Laura, I forgot
Mhm.
to make you roll concentration to hold the hunter's mark. Are
I
you
think
there?
Alara's yeah, she
Uh,
said BRB
yeah,
in the chat.
I'll have him do it then.
Mm.
Looking between the two of you, Quiv will be heads. The Cry Cat keeps its focus on the same one he was fighting and does a bite attack toward Quiv. And that is not gonna
Mm.
hit. That is only a 14.
Ooh, cool.
So, alrighty. And he misses with a big old chomp in front of you, Quiv. And that brings us to Lara. Which, if they're still away, then we'll just go ahead and go to Quiv and circle back to Lara. Quiv, go ahead.
Perfect. I'm just gonna hit him with an unarmed strike.
Fair enough. And you don't have weapons, so.
Mm-hmm. Does that hit? Oh my god, I'm getting
Oh,
blessed.
23 absolutely hits.
Keep punching the cat.
And 6 damage.
Alright, 6 damage. Another solid punch into the body of this creature with a loud thud. It is still standing, but it did kind of wince as you made impact with it once again.
And I'm just
I'm back.
gonna
Sorry about that. I
That's
stepped away
alright.
from the call.
Quiv, go ahead and finish out your turn.
yeah, I'm just gonna do another flurry of blows.
Alright, 2 more punches and another key point.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I logged in that key point. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my.
Alright, the 9 is going to
Okay.
miss, but the 22 will hit. So, the perception being off, you swing one and it straight misses.
Mm-hmm.
But your second one, I'll say this one makes contact with the cat's um, arm. I was going to say face, but that is a minimal damage. So, another punch into the arm, and it lifts its paw and shakes it after that, but it is still standing, bruised and all. Lara, before we start your turn, I did say that I forgot to have you roll a con save when you took damage to hold your concentration on Hunter's Mark. Can you roll that for me real quick?
Um, 11.
That keeps the speller, so you kept your concentration, and it is your turn.
I'm down on the ground, right?
Yep, you are prone, underneath the cat, but you can just stand up.
Can I poison spray this guy in the face?
From right there on the ground?
Yeah.
I guess I don't see why not.
Poof. So he gets a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. Takes 1d12 poison.
Um, so it's a saving throw against the poison of the spell, right?
Correct.
All right.
Right. Creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw. Take 1d12.
That is an 8 on the die. So go ahead and poison the bud.
Oh, 9.
9 damage. You
Yep.
spray poison right into his mouth as he tries and gets ready for his next bite. And he like recoils. And you said he's poisoned, like the condition?
It just says poison damage. It doesn't say.
Oh, okay. Okay then. And it was 9 damage altogether, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, so yeah, he recoils as you spray that poison directly into his mouth. And he like steps off of you as he's recoiling.
Standing up would be an action.
It's
correct?
half your
Or no?
movement.
Half my movement? Okay, I will stand up then.
Alrighty.
Gets him off me. Half my movement, and I can't disengage. Do that. Can't do that. I don't have. I think what I gotta do here. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna have to end my turn.
Alright. Would he be madder about the poison spray? Well, probably only flinched from the great. Yeah, I think he'd be mad about the poison spray. So, he's gonna still go in for that bite on you, Lara. If that was directly in his mouth, I'd be madder about that.
Well, I mean, he attacked me. I didn't attack him.
That's right.
That's a 24.
Oh God, yes, that is.
Yeah. Alrighty, that is going to be 8 damage as he gets a solid bite right into your forearm. You feel his tooth literally pierce through.
All right.
Rock, you're up.
Yeah. So I guess Rolk would just like keep running at this guy.
Fair
see
enough.
here. I think I can get to there.
Oh wow, okay.
I would just get right up on him. I'm going to use a bonus action and cast Healing Word on myself. Second level first.
Okay. 2d4 plus 4?
5
5?
plus 5.
5, yeah.
8. I can
Alright.
heal for 8. If you don't mind updating it on my token. That'd be
Yeah,
really nice
we'll
of you. Then I will attack
Alright,
my Warwick against him.
go for it. So close to flanking, but
I know, but
Yeah, I
couldn't
couldn't quite get further.
yeah, you ran out.
15.
Yeah. 15 does not hit. That war pick is going. It's going as you bring down. I imagine the pointy end. You're gonna see it.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear it clang against some armor that seems to be hidden underneath his winter clothing.
All right, that will be my turn.
Mel, you're up.
She's just gonna swing her axe at the crag cat again.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit,
Absolutely hits.
and that's going to be, oh my goodness, that's max damage, 18 damage.
Nice. Oh wow, that is actually just enough that you readjust, and whenever you swing this great axe, it's gonna clip it right across the throat, slitting it open, and it will bleed all over its fur and the snow below it, giving it a big old mesh of red in the area.
And the Alara below it, is she covered in blood too?
Lara stood up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
stood up.
good. Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
poisoned it in the mouth and stood up.
Ah, nice.
It will let go of your arm as it gets the big old cut. Alright, well,
Mhm.
yeah, you killed that one, Mel.
Bad kitty.
And then I will
Everyone needs breakfast.
5, 15, 25, 30. And I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. Um, looking around at the group that has started to surround him. Yeah, he's just going to yeah, not much else he can do. He's just gonna ready his bow, shoot rock first, disadvantaged. That is a natty 1, and that is a 4.
Gonna miss.
4 means. Oh, it, it gets nervous, starting to get surrounded, and she readies the bow, and as she flicks it, the nervousness plus the vibration of that causes the bow to just kind of fling out of her hands and land on the ground. And she'll slide out a dagger from her pouch, and she'll come at you again. And with a regular roll, that is only a 15 to hit, which I don't think it does.
That's a miss.
Yep. And she will finish by grabbing her bow. Unable to move now. Thorian, you're up.
Being that we've sort of got this chick surrounded, she's nervous, she's scared.
Yep.
I'm going to bring down a divine smite on top of her.
Of course. Go ahead.
So I'm going 10 plus 7, so
17.
17.
A 17
Yep.
meets, so you hit.
It meets. Oh. So super lucky. So 3d8.
Yep, 38 plus.
So I rolled a 7 and a 1 and another 1. 7 plus 1 plus 4.
So 12 plus 7 for 19. 19 damage.
Yeah, for 19 damage.
Alright, that's a solid slash with the longsword. Leaving a big cut in the armor she had. You can see that she was pretty well equipped for combat, but not doing well now, as that left a big old mark.
Not well equipped to deal with me. I take pride in my damage. And that's what I'm going to do for now.
She's gonna look around, and she's going to let out a whistle. The cat will look at her confused before disengaging, and 5, 10, 15, 20, running off with enough movement to go off screen. Lara, you are up.
Well, why did you attack us? And then she's gonna shoot with a longbow.
Go ahead.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
5 damage.
That's it? Just 5? That's so low. Only would you roll a 1? Oh, 2?
Oh wait, 5
Yeah,
plus.
your longbow is a
sorry, I
D8
forgot
plus 6. What are you talking about?
3. Well, plus 3 piercing and plus. What does it say? Oop, sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh dang it!
I got a plus 6.
Trying to read the properties here. 1d8 plus 3 piercing.
Oh, whoops! I added your it should be a plus 4. I added your proficiency bonus on accident. It's the damage side.
Well, I had 5 on the dice, but then I forgot to add the plus 3. So
No, you have the bracers of archery. That's why it's a plus 6. Yeah, I was right. I don't know why a second guess passed me. I know things. So yeah, it should be a D8, it should be a D8 plus 6 total.
Sounded like you're just
Okay.
reassuring yourself. Dean.
Well, then I've got the
Like,
100
I
mark
don't
too,
think
so it's 5 plus 6 is 11.
Sometimes I do. I have to reassure myself that I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Because I'll change something, and I'm like, why am I questioning myself from earlier? Like, alright. Well, is that it for you, Laura?
Yeah, did you get the 11?
Yep, the 11 damage as your arrow embeds into her thigh.
Yep, man, just I screamed out earlier, why are you doing this kind of thing, but that's about it. I'll stay where I'm at.
Alright. She'll she will answer, but not loud enough to reach Lara. We just needed food. Quiv, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Can I try to talk to her, ask her, like, we don't need to fight anymore.
If you want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, we can interrogate her a bit later. So yeah, I'll just come close and say that.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Then if all you want is food, then why don't we stop fighting and we'll just talk.
Rock, do you agree? It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm standing there and I'm like threatening her with the pointy end of the war pick, and if she's talking, Rock's probably gonna like lower his pick a little bit and be like, "Why the hell are you shooting at people in the dale?"
Mel, do you agree? It's your turn.
She is still deep in her rage. She's just gonna continue running up. Lucky that she does not have enough movement to get over to her. 5, 15.
That's 10.
Yeah, I said 15. Or 5, 10. Oh, right, yes. And then I'm guessing that's a 10-foot rise, so that's 20.
20.
Oh my god, wait, I do have enough. I do have enough.
So do you agree?
I swing my axe.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's a nat 1. She's so lucky.
Roll a d6.
Saved by the duck.
That's gonna be a 2.
Alright, a 2. Roll your damage and take it yourself as you swing so hard, so fervently, but your rage blinding your actual perception and ability, and you swing, and that great axe comes back and just slices a part of your leg.
That's once again max damage, so I take
Oh
9
my
damage.
goodness.
9 damage as you put a solid gash into your leg. On her turn, being offered a chance at peace despite Mel's failed attack, she'll take a knee and she'll say, I give. We just thought you would be food. We haven't come across anything live in over a day. I had to feed the cats.
Well, there's no need to do that anymore.
Travelers in the dale are not food. People are friends, not food. And Rock's just gonna start ignoring her because he sees Melly like bleeding over there. So like, shit! Why did you do that to yourself, Mel?
She'll hold up her bow and say, I offer this in trade for my life, and you're welcome to take this. I have other means of survival. Me and my other cats will leave you alone if you let me go. You've already taken
Laura
one
will
of
take.
us.
Yeah, Laura will take the bow shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Laura,
That's
you
kinda
take
her
the
thing.
blow.
Oh, he'll Melly for 17.
Alright.
What bow do I get?
Can I trouble y'all for rations, or is that too much to ask?
Well, it's better
some
to
nerve
ask
ask.
than to shoot at people.
Some nerve to ask after that.
When you spend days lost in the snow, you'll understand the hunger that brings you to murder.
Where are you trying to go anyway?
We don't have any where to go per se, but there used to be an abundant amount of life in the mountains, but all there are now are goats and other like deer, and we don't really eat that. We like smaller prey, and my cats need anything. So I thought you would be a willing, or not willing, but a sacrifice worth taking. And this bow that you now have, it's quite powerful. I thought I'd have a chance to feed them.
Yeah, Rock's gonna give her
Hmm.
2 days worth of rations. I'll say you shouldn't attack people. No matter how hungry you are, you can trust that people are going to be good more often than bad.
Well,
You would have been better talking to us at first.
I do what I can to keep my cats at bay, but they are still wild. I may be a tamer, and I may have them under my advisement, but I didn't want them to go into battle without aid, so I thought it'd be best this way. I will
If
take the
people in the
advice.
cities are always looking for goats and goat meats, etc., why don't you get closer to one of the cities and apply some trade there? Get your rations the honest way instead of just attacking travelers.
They don't like when I have large, dangerous creatures as pets. I don't tend to live near cities, but we shall probably be moving closer to a forest area where we can find more foxes and rabbits to hunt.
Good idea. Hey, do you know somebody named Lily?
Lily, I don't know a Lily. No.
That's fair.
Well, that bow you have there, I found it off a fallen adventurer. It's called a glimmering moon bow. It has an
Ooh.
extra punch to it. So, if
Glimmering
since
moon?
if you take that, it's a trouble for me to ask for even a basic bow in exchange, so I can keep up the hunt.
Yeah, I think I have my. Oh, I gave rid of the longbow. Let's see here. I've got the longbow +1. What does the glimmering longbow have?
So a glimmering glimmering bow is a longbow. Um, it's a +1, and whenever you do an attack, it deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage. And
Oh yeah, I'll give her my.
if you have
Yeah.
no ammunition loaded into it, it will produce its own, automatically creating one piece of magic ammo, which you can use to make a ranged attack. The ammunition created by the bow vanishes the instant it hits or misses a target.
Yeah, I don't want to
Also,
let her starve to death. I'll give her my longbow +1.
Also, while wielding this bow, you can use a bonus action to enter a semi-incorporeal state until the start of your next turn. While semi-incorporeal, you are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Once this bonus action has been used, you have to wait until dawn.
Oh, very nice.
Kinda
This is my
nice.
birthday
That
present.
is
Thank you.
Yes, it
pretty sweet
is.
bow.
It may or may
Pretty
not.
sweet bow for Laura.
That may or may not have been the entire reason for this combat.
Oh, cool.
Fair.
But you're gonna give the +1 bow you
Wait,
have.
I got bitten and pounced on for get my
Happy
present. Okay.
birthday!
Yeah.
Happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday.
Here's a cat
Birthday!
trying to
Happy
eat your
birthday.
face.
Now, is it the cat trying to eat it, or is it your friend defending you?
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
But
give her my longbow +1, and I
all
want
right,
you to starve to death.
all right,
I'm not gonna be responsible for that.
all right. So we're just gonna call it the glimmering longbow. That's fine. So glimmering longbow.
A
So
moon
I'm just
bow.
gonna add a G to your longbow, and it's still +6 to hit, and now it does 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 6 damage.
Hey,
Nice.
Holy freaking cow!
congratulations.
Yeah, that's a nice present.
Thank you for
Very
the bow.
nice.
I'll leave you all to it, and thank you for the rations. It should hold us over till we get to the forest.
Good luck.
She'll rip the arrow out of her thigh that you put in there and start limping her way up this little mountain range to get over. You'll see the cat poke its head up and try to use its neck to lift her up and put her on the shoulders, and they will run off.
Hmm.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
Such
I
a
mean,
nice night
except the
ending.
whole Melano getting shot part.
Yeah, yeah, that was a little bit
Immediately
unnerving
getting
getting
bitten and
shot
knocked
in
down,
the
etc.
tail.
Doesn't
Not
matter
just
how
that,
long.
it speaks to how desperate things are getting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Hmm.
it's kind of
This
tragic.
this endless winter is driving people to all kinds of things. She didn't seem like a bad person, but driven to attacking people for scraps of food.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's much we can do about it though.
Yeah, we have
Not
to
at this
find out
point.
what's. We need to figure out something. Solution maybe.
Well, in the meantime, let's put one foot in front of the other and head towards the giants.
My God offers
Goliaths.
one solution, Ralk says, and then just like heaves his war pick over his shoulder and keeps walking.
This
Alright,
is my
again,
authority. I got you.
this is 4 hours, 4 hour, for 4 miles equals 2 hours. So every 2 miles is an hour.
That's solid travel speed over the snow, 2 miles an hour. I'm down with that.
Uh, so let's say you guys go here, right? It's 10 miles right here. You cross the river and keep making your way, and you will reach right here. When you guys get here, um, that was 10 miles, which is 2, 4, 5 hours. So it's still midday, plenty of twilight light in the air for you. So the question is, which way are you going?
Which one
What's
did
the
I
one
think we're
directly
headed?
in front of us? Yeah, over
They're both
here.
directly in front of you, technically.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I think the far
Hmm.
east one was the first point that we were told about that we were gonna try to get to.
So let me recap the rumor that you guys were told here.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that'll help you out.
Help me remember.
Is this where the rumors are? Yeah, there we go. Right. We don't see Goliaths much around here, but there are two feuding clans in the spine of the world. I bet if someone from Tin Towns were to help them put aside their differences, all the Goliaths would benefit. I'd sure like to meet a Goliath someday. And
Yeah.
they pointed out this area for the area of the two Goliath clans. You just don't know which one's which.
Well, for our purposes, I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, might
That's a
as well
great
just head
attitude.
toward one and. Oh, so these are both
Well,
the
we,
Goliath
we don't
clans. Planet
we
camp.
don't know which one is which. They're both pissed off at each other. We may as well go and talk to one and at least try to make friends. And then
Yeah.
if that doesn't
Exactly.
work out, I guess we'll go talk to the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say
And we might run into something along the way.
I would say now's a good time for a quick 5 minute break if y'all like,
Oh, sure.
and then we can
Yeah, that sounds good.
solidify a direction.
All right, sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Awesome.
I'll be back.
New coffee time.
What a cute cat.
Thanks. She's really annoying.
I have two.
You've got kitties. I just got back to my computer. Oh yeah, little kitty. I have 3 cats.
I have 2, so we tried to have 3, and there's just not enough space for it. So
There.
Yeah. 3 cats and a dog.
if I had the space for it. But anyways, whenever y'all are ready, let me know.
I just got back.
Cool. So we got Arlo, or we got Melano, we got Quiv,
I'm here.
got Thorian, we got Buzzo, Rock.
Here.
Sorry.
I am here. Both are
Here.
here. Buzzo,
Alright,
Buzzo
and
and Rolk are both here.
Both personalities, one place.
That's right. That's right. That's the best part about D&D.
It has been so fun playing Melano while being sleep deprived.
Aw.
Well, so yeah, so where are we going? To the right or to the south?
Does
Roll a
not matter.
D4 here. The
Yeah,
dice
roll
says
it.
3. Let's go. Let's go to the one to the south. This one.
Okay.
You said 3?
Roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Let's
thinking
do this.
evens, odds, and I rolled an odd, so let's go here.
Alright,
Fair enough.
This is another
Dice have spoken.
another 8 miles, which is another 4 hours. Yeah, I'd say that y'all would reach it. It would be, I'll put you here, where you're like 1 hour out, and it's going to start getting really dark. Nighttime is approaching.
Alright,
Maybe
let's
we
set up
should
camp.
and get there in the morning.
Yeah, I might as well go with a fresh start.
No point in pushing ourselves this far into the spine of the world.
Yeah, especially as we don't know they're going to be hostile to us or not.
That's right.
Alright, well, you know what? There wouldn't be woods. That's fine. You're in the woods. We'll just say there's woods here. Why not?
Or we just attack for there being no forest.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Let me. We're just gonna use the same slope. I don't have a lot of barren snow areas. A lot of forest
Look, a dead
snow
kitty.
areas.
Be on guard, everyone.
Disappeared. Magic.
I love building little barren areas like this.
Alright, let's set up the tents again.
I like snow and
Yeah,
grassland
it's not
type
that-
stuff. I'm sorry. I like forest and grassland map making. Those are.
Yeah.
I like putting the trees around and making little like areas that little like camp clearings.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing that Mel's still kind of pissed off, I'll be like, "Do you wanna pound the tent pegs in?"
That's not all she wants. Oh, okay. Sorry.
You were saying what I was about to say. That's not all she wants to pound.
She's definitely gonna pound out that anger. Don't worry.
While she's injured?
But yes, she would love to put the tent up.
Oh my god.
Oh, she wouldn't be injured. I would probably, if we're gonna long rest, use as many spell slots as I need to heal her fully.
Ooh.
Make her all reinvigorated.
That's
We
right.
will say that during your journey, Laura, you would have had time to attune to your glimmering moon bow. So that will take a attunement slot.
Woo!
Nice.
That's definitely
Shit,
a
I
nice...
rolled the wrong dice. I rolled the
Damn
wrong
it.
dice. That's why I rolled low. Shit.
Well, nothing I can do about that.
That's gonna be a fucking... That's gonna be a...
It's survival.
6 to my survival.
That's fair.
Lara sent you the actual thing for the Memory Moonbow, so you have it. And you said you rolled a 6 for survival. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay, well, um,
Yeah.
I would say that um, I don't think you would even
I would I
successfully
would
put. I don't think
I
the
would
tent would
probably
even be successfully put together. You'd just be
yeah, like
watching.
Rock would just see Mel like just pounding things into the snow and pissed off over there, be like, maybe I should just do it.
A concerning amount of snow just up flies every hammer.
Yeah, just snow and swear words.
pretty sure.
And
I'm
with that, I got a
sure.
17, so
Pretty sure she's
I
digging
assume
and not hammering. But
I successfully put mine in while watching this flurry of activity.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll go make sure the tent's set up right.
Yeah.
Make sure we have a
Tell
tent
Mel
after
she's
this.
doing a great. Tell her she's doing a great job. Like, oh, you're doing great. Here, I'll just put this over here though.
Alright, yeah, so Lara and Rock, you guys put the tents up just right and everything, while Mel's just throwing snow around, essentially. And, anything, for Quiv or, Thor?
No,
No,
no.
I think
I
I should
imagine
just
I'll be quite
explore.
starved. We haven't really ate for like a day.
You guys had
Oh yeah,
rations.
true.
You're not eating your rations?
Yeah.
Hey, you don't eat your
Well,
rations, man?
You have, like,
yeah, I
you
mean,
should have,
well,
like, 8
What are
days
we
left
doing?
right now.
yeah, I know,
Weird.
but like,
I'm eating my
it's
rations
just
out
because
here.
the last time I said like I'm going off sort of, whenever we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like as we, yeah. Speaking of that, I mean, I we should talk about rations because I did give away a couple of days worth of my rations, and I'm down to
See.
like 6 days now.
Oh, 5 if you count eating today.
That's right. I will set myself to 5. Very good.
Everyone else should be at 7.
Yeah. So we're gonna need to find food before too
Yeah,
many
yeah.
more days. I do have a feature, but I think I would have to like go off hunting on my own or something to
Mel
access it. I don't know.
Melano hears hunting and she just goes off without a word. She's going to hunt. So
Oh,
this is going to be.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, my thing. I have a thing.
Okay.
I
Sorry.
I
Sorry to hear
I.
about
It's
that,
from
Rock.
It's from my wanderer background.
I am also a wanderer. We are both
Rico,
wanderers.
Aw, they were meant for each other.
hunting
So
date.
like,
Uh,
yeah, absolutely,
well,
absolutely. I'll just take off with Melly. We'll go
well,
try and
no,
find some
no.
food if we can.
Sorry, Rock. You're like Wanderer is the actual name of the feat that comes with the Outlander background.
The feat. Yeah, I have the feature wanderer that you gave me. Excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlement, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, and water, and so forth. It says it right on my character sheet.
Oh, you
Put
okay? Yours
together.
is tribe
I
her.
have
Okay,
have
so you have
yeah,
tribe
mine is
heritage, which is
from my
slightly different. Which is
yeah
you can find
yeah
twice as much food and water. Hers
yeah
is Wanderer, which basically means she can't get
yeah
lost.
yeah. But I
So
mean, close.
one for map, one for finding
That's
food. But yeah, if you guys go together,
yeah
then that's like a
that's
perfect pair.
yeah
Cool.
yeah.
So yeah,
cool.
uh,
I'll go hunting.
yeah, sure. Roll with disadvantage as you're both very distracted from each other.
That's disadvantage.
Alone in the area? I mean,
That's still going to be a That's still going to be a 13 on my survival.
13, and it looks like we got a
My second roll didn't come through. It would have been a 15 though,
okay 15.
not a 22.
All right, well then 15 and 13, you guys, you do manage to come across some goats, and with that, you guys will be able to take the goats out and bring a full goat back to the party.
Stew.
Yeah. I imagine after the hunt, we'll take a little bit of extra time making our way
Yeah,
back slowly.
definitely.
Temptations. Um, already? Well then,
Or
sure.
I just looks at Thorian and Kevin like, are you two gonna go off hunting too?
No,
Um,
I just forged through battle, not through through romance.
Well, you
mhm.
guys do know that they ran off to go hunting. You're gonna need to cook whatever they bring back. Any ideas for what you want to do there?
Goat stew.
Well, we should be looking. I guess we should be seeing if there's any wood around, because how are we supposed to cook it?
True, yeah, I guess we look for some like firewood or like something.
Go ahead and
Mm.
roll. Go ahead and roll investigation. Find one.
Oh,
Cool. Okay, my investigation is horrible.
yeah, I'm the same.
You know
I
what?
got a 5,
Let's
so all I
actually
see is
let's
snow.
make it perception. Use perception instead.
All right, passive, right?
No, your roll is fine. So
Oh,
you rolled a
okay.
14, and we'll add the perception to it, which is 3. So you 17 for you. Laura, it
Mm.
sounds like yours is gonna be low regardless. Um,
Yeah, mine was terrible.
and Thorian, how'd you do?
How do you know?
Rolling 15 minus 1 to perception, so 14.
All right. With the 14 and 17, you two, um, you managed to find some clumps of. I'd say you'd be able to find some clumps of wood. Um, maybe like a lone tree. I think a lone tree would make the most sense. And like there would be some branches that have fallen off of it that you can gather together.
Just enough to sort of get through the cooking, I imagine.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
I'm
for the
gonna start
fire.
dragging them back to the camp.
Laura, you come back empty-handed.
Yep, all I found was snow.
Pine needle all through the snow. I'll bring back wood and
Mhm.
yeah. I guess do we hold on to it till they get back, or should we just get it going? Just to what are you guys thinking? Just hold on, or do we build up
Yeah,
some
we don't know when they're
ashes?
gonna come back
Mm-hmm.
exactly, so we'll
Yeah,
just hold on.
Mm-hmm.
true.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys wait for a little bit, and I'd say after about 30 minutes, you'd see these two walking back.
Yeah,
Walk.
probably longer than you'd expect though. Like, shouldn't have taken you that long to find food.
But they are dragging behind them a full goat body.
Nice, great job, guys.
Dinner.
All right.
Great,
Um,
great.
Go ahead. What are we gonna do?
Early butcher the goat and cook up some goat steaks.
All right. Give me a survival to butcher the goats.
Oh
And I
yeah,
guess Quiv. You're gonna start that
not the
fire.
best. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
All right. You put the wood together, you use your tinderbox, and yeah, you can get a little
Mm-hmm.
fire going. Rock with a 12. You do manage to butcher the goat enough to get some meat, but you didn't skin it properly, so there's like a couple patches of fur here and there, and
it's good for you.
the meat's not like properly like rounded and edged, but they're chunks of meat, so.
Get rough chunks of meat. That's what Rolk would definitely offer. He'd be like, "Look, you want the chunk?" And he'd be like, "Ah, there's hair on it. Oh, it's good for you. You eat the hair."
Don't worry, the hair will burn off in the cooking process.
No one has
Yes, well, I will of course purify food or drink. Oh, no, wait, Lily left. I don't have that spell. I
you
took Bless
you
instead.
got rid of
I
it,
can't purify it. So who's cooking?
yeah.
So y'all don't have cook utensils, so you're gonna have to throw it straight on the fire.
Actually, I wait. Does a mess kit like does that have
An
anything?
iron pot. I've got a pot.
Oh yeah, an iron pot, yeah. Y'all gonna
I think
boil?
a mess kit is utensils, right?
Fill it with snow. Boil the snow.
A mess kit.
Let's get
MESS
items.
space kit.
Yeah, hold on. So it's
Whole plate and utensils.
it's like a tin box that holds like a cup and cutlery. The box clamps together,
Mm.
and one side can be used as a cooking pan. So yeah, I guess you got a little cooking pan. with the mess kit.
We can just throw it
Ooh.
all in the pot and
Yeah.
make a stew, like I said.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So how are you doing the stew?
Yeah.
Are you using
Got
your water
water.
skins or?
All the snow around.
Why don't we put
The snow's not yellow.
use
Then
alcohol, guy?
it'll be good. Alcohol?
Don't have any alcohol, do we? Somebody
No.
have
Did you bring
alcohol.
some
Somebody have a
alcohol?
problem.
I don't have any.
Does someone
I
have a
didn't have
problem?
any, no.
I could use a trick.
That might be a good
Yeah,
idea
so-
to find next time we're in town.
Mhm.
But yeah. So yeah, if you want to grab clumps of snow and put it into the pot and melt it first, that's always a good idea. Bring it to a boil
Yep.
so it's safe and pure to use.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
y'all
yep.
can
Yeah,
boil the meat.
boil snow.
Definitely not the top choice, but you can do it.
Wow. It's food.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who's focusing
Surviving
on the
out here
cooking
without
part?
having to use our emergency rations.
Who's focusing
Defi-
on the cooking part?
Definitely not me. I'll boil this thing to a nice dry burn.
What would that be? A survival?
That's survival, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Ralph could
fried
be the
chicken.
obvious. Ralph or me. I mean,
I-
we're
I guess so. You can go for it. I think Rolk's probably tired after hunting.
Yes.
yeah, hunting.
Yeah, after hunting.
All the effort hunting takes.
22.
22. All right, then, yeah, you can watch over the meat and pull it, or let it know, take it off the fire whenever it's all done cooking. Yeah, I don't really have any like proper plates, so you can kind of just like, I guess, dump it into his
Knife.
his mess kit pan.
Oh, I got a mess kit. Yeah, the mess kit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a plate.
Mhm.
Take the
Yeah, if it's anything like mess kits, yeah.
Yeah, take the mess. You can take the mess kit pan and utensils and kind of like just scoop all the meat and pile it onto the tray, so you guys can kind of eat this like meat cookies.
If it's
Fuzzy
anything
meat
like the mess
cookies,
kits we had,
just like
one
my
half
mom
of it's
used
a
to make.
pan, and one half it has a handle that you can screw up like the top that clamps it all together is the handle, and then the other half of it is the plate. So you have like a soup, and then there's a cup in there and some utensils.
Mm-hmm.
If it's
Wow.
anything like the ones we had.
Rolk would
I'm
literally
sure
just
it's
grab
like
meat
that.
chunks and eat them.
Mm.
There'd be no need for plates.
Yeah,
Rock
just eat
simple
them
man.
like meat cookies. So. And yeah, I'll say that you guys cooked enough for plenty to eat for tonight. As the sun goes down all the way and it starts to get dark, it seems to be like it's going to be a calm night, but it is dropping in temperature drastically. The fire gives
Yeah, we
off
should-
a little bit of warmth, but most of it's coming from your winter clothes.
Should get in the tents, I guess.
Yep.
And like that should be our plans for survival. Do we want to do 2-hour rotations since we're sort of out in the wild and we don't have a blizzard? Hunkering us.
You want to do
Hunkering
watches?
Well,
Yeah, we probably should after we got attacked the last time.
yeah.
That's
I can
fair.
do the first 2 hours and then someone can take over after me.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah,
Since I've sort of been.
I was cleaning
chill.
the I guess the mess kit with like some excess boiling water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know how clean that really is because that's full of juices from the goat meat. But yeah, totally.
We're flavoring the pots for next time.
That's right.
Like a war.
Seasoning it.
Seasoned exactly.
It's just seasoning.
Like a cast iron in an Italian home.
Mhm.
I haven't watched this in 40 years. Generations of flavor on this.
Exactly.
Seasoned is the word.
Generations of flavor on this pan. But well, yeah. So yeah, if that's what you want to do, you know. Are you leaving the fire or are you putting it out?
Oh, we should put it out.
Won't it just go out on
Yeah.
its own? Or...
Whatever attitude you want to
Loki
have
says.
with the fire. So.
Sure, I
Loki the
guess I'll
bear
just
says.
I'll just put it
Stick
out.
some
I guess.
snow on it.
Yeah, I just like throw snow around it.
All right, yeah, you put the fire out. and all the wood is ruined and won't be relightable now. But yeah.
That's fine. We'll find
And
more next
it
time.
looks
Good
like
piece.
we're not doing watches, but it's just fine.
I'm doing the first 2 hour watch.
Okay.
I can do
Gotta
the
keep the
second.
fire going.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah, I mean,
is the north tent gonna take the first 2 hours, first 3 of the two
yeah,
hours? Alright, so they'll
yeah.
these three will up here will cover the first 6 hours, which will give you two a long rest, and then you guys will just have the 2 hours of downtime where you, Rock and Mel, can be the ones watching.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they would be doing.
Well, you can't be using too much
Yeah.
energy or you don't long rest.
That's fair. Some light activity. Yes.
But yeah,
Comes out his fingers are frostbitten.
but you guys do have a calm evening. Nothing happens. You guys are all good to go. And I'm gonna go ahead and move your tents so we can pack them up, so you guys can move to the next part.
Mm-hmm.
All the tokens are good. Mel and Lara, don't forget your 10 temporary HP every morning.
Already on.
Alright, let's get you all together. Alright. Fresh morning, daylight. Are y'all just gonna eat rations? For a
I
little
mean,
while?
we would have probably leftover
Left-
goat stew from one whole goat.
Leftover goat.
I guess, yeah. I imagine it would be pretty cold stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, Rolk having spent a little bit of time praying would have also. I'm switching out lesser restoration, which I haven't had reason to use yet, except when it didn't work. I'm gonna take calm emotions instead,
Okay.
in case you wanted to change my spell
That
list on your end.
is
Well, just.
fair enough.
I mean, if we're going to try to make peace between tribes, maybe my god of war is telling me how to avoid war by calming emotions.
You need that for Melano
Wise.
anyway.
I was gonna say.
Let's be
Absolutely.
honest here.
That's where I thought he was going with this.
Alright. Well, uh, when you guys wake up, you can eat a little bit of that meat and such, and start making your way further south and head toward the area, which I'll go ahead and reveal the name to where you, so you can see which one you have chosen.
So I just sent it there because it's easier to read on the game log over here than it is
Oh
on
yeah,
the little
no,
Earth and Beyond.
I know about calm emotions, but for others, yeah.
No, I wanted to read it. It's bigger text over here.
It's about, like I said, you guys were about an hour out of the area, but you keep heading south, looking around for the place, and before you actually find it, I need a roll from who's leading the group right now.
I think Rolk, right?
Roll.
Because
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Rolk is the is the
Yeah.
de facto leader.
I need a survival check to see if you can Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you can properly navigate through the mountains as if you lived here your whole life. It's pretty
Best
ridiculous
roll
how
I've
well
ever
you
got
know.
in this campaign. Yeah. Well, I
Go,
mean, he
Ralph.
probably does live like, I don't know exactly like where on the glacier as compared to here. Probably further out, but his people are from out on the glacier and stuff like that. So yeah, he might know his way around the spine of the world pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, that nat 20, yeah, you know
Fair.
this pretty well. It looks, you know this area. So, coming up to a northwest face of this 15,000 foot high mountain, you see what looks to be a sort of causeway. There we go.
Yeah.
As you look up and around you, you do see some griffins flying, as well as some griffins sitting at the top of the causeway. This is y'all.
Well, I am the survival guy and without a doubt the perception guy, but I am not the charisma guy.
Yo, stupid.
So finding the places where my expertise ends. Rock's gonna kind of like, oh wow, I think we found the place. I don't know if you guys have had a lot of social interactions with Rock involved, but he's never good at doing the talking, so it's better if one of you does. Any of you.
Alright. So as you guys approach this entrance type area, you find yourself on a 10-foot wide stone causeway, and it seems to be hugging the side of the mountain and ascends up toward a kind of like a barricade. As you guys begin to approach the griffins in the sky, as well as the griffins on either side of the barricade, all begin to let out loud shrieks.
Hello, we mean you no harm.
Look,
Is
I'm
it
just
okay if
like
we
you
approach?
guys. We're good people.
Yeah, see, he's a bird.
Hmm
He must be good.
No, feels the same thing, Quid.
I wish I could speak to them, but I don't. I don't think they speak Aarakocra.
Uh, as you guys continue to make your way up the you can actually make your way up the causeway. You don't have to just stand there. But yeah, as you guys make your way up the causeway, let me make sure this is it's not. Hold on, let me align the map. There we go. There we go. Now it's actually visible. All right. All right. Sorry.
Rock's just
So
like staring at these things. He's like, nice kitty, nice kitty.
as you guys continue to go up the causeway, the griffins kind of descend until they're only a few hundred feet away from you all, but they don't come any closer than that, the ones in the air. At the end of this entranceway, you see this 10-foot tall barricade made of wood and stone. It's set with a crude gate made of thick lumber and kind of festooned with metal blades. The gaps in the gate allow you to see an unusually tall figure in hide armor standing 10 feet behind it, clutching a great axe. Beyond this figure is a higher ledge with 5 equally towering figures standing atop it. So let you see those guys. I need this tool. You can see this. I guess you can see. I'm just gonna give you this whole bit here.
Come on, lady.
Hey, Vaughn. Yeah,
I
Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys want some goat cookies?
Behind the gate, you just hear a deep, gravelly voice. Turn back! You are not welcome here.
We're a peace delegation. We understand you're having some trouble with another Goliath tribe, and we're hoping maybe we could mediate that for you.
Alright. I have no need for negotiations. Diplomacy is not something that we will stand for. Those other Goliaths simply will continue to cry until they get everything they wish.
Yeah, we're kind of new to this whole thing. Would you mind telling us what you think they are wanting?
You know not of our situation, yet you come to delegate it. The ignorance.
Oh yeah, that's us.
We've come to learn about your situation. If it's to be war, I would happily advise you on matters of war. I'll say, holding up like my symbol of Tempest, I guess.
We will only go to war if that's what they wish. We have no quorums. They're the ones with the problem. They're the snooty issues. The Economy have nothing to do with them. If you wish for any sort of delegation, bring me the white cloak of Ogalai. The chieftain of Windgrum. Wormdoom. I said it wrong.
Can you spell that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go live.
Worm.
The chieftain of Wormdoom.
Okay, that's not bad. That's close to what I thought it was going to be.
Do you have
Is
other
there any?
business? Sorry, you got it.
Well, we were hoping to trade as well if you were interested in that.
We don't allow strangers in here.
Well, I'm Laura, Miss Winter, and I go ahead and introduce everybody. So we're not strangers now. We're not going to pull our weapons or try anything. We're completely surrounded. You have us at a disadvantage.
We are aware that we could take you out. This is your chance to leave. I gave you the conditions of which we will discuss things with you. If you'd like more answers, go ask Ogile. I'm sure he'll tell you all about his sad problems.
Okay, we will go check with the other tribe. Thank you for your time. I'm not going to argue with somebody who basically just threatened to kill us all.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair. We can back off. We'll go talk to the other guys, I guess.
Yep.
At least we know what's here, and we know if it comes to war what we'd have to face here. So I guess we'll see if they have a bigger force, and we'll pick sides. And I don't know. I don't know how this all works.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go help the hardest headed people in the entire world.
Yeah, well, might be.
Alright.
You know, I mean,
2, 4. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7. It's just over 8.5 hours to get from here to there.
All right, well let's camp outside again. I mean that'll be almost twilight anyway.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
We
go
did the same thing we did
here,
last
Yeah.
night.
go here, you go here.
And I'd like to hunt along the way. If I see anything, I'd like to take it out.
So I need Rock. You're the one leading the way, right?
I suppose.
All right. I need a survival check for every hour, and that was 8 of them.
Okay. Okay. So 1, 2,
Good.
3.
Okay. 20 is good. 15's good. 19's good. 19's good.
Well, I got an 11.
11.
The 5th hour. 5th hour is an 11.
Okay. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, and then 6th hour. Gonna be another 11. Rock's probably getting tired after all this tromping through the snow first. He's like, oh, no, we keep going this way. So that's 6,
And 2 more.
7, 8, right? Yeah,
Yep.
2 more. 7. Probably getting me back on track a little bit. And 8 is a nat 20 at the end.
Alright.
Coming through in the end, guys.
So
Very strong.
Yeah, ending
That is the
strong.
way, and then come in.
Strong finisher. That's Rock.
2, 3, 4. You guys would have lost. So the 2 11s, around the time you guys got to this river, you would have crossed it, and then somehow got turned around, crossed back over the river, and realized you were in the wrong way, and go back to this way, only reaching here. And now you're still 3 hours away as it starts to get dark.
Another.
I
This
don't
is
want
a camp.
I don't want to eat up a ton of y'all's time with another camp. So would you guys like to, instead of doing the tents and everything, let me get the survivals for your tents. And are you guys gonna hunt or eat rations?
I'd like to hunt.
Okay, roll survival to hunt.
Okay, so for the tent it would have been 17.
Okay, your 10 got up
But
just
the
fine.
hunt, it would have been 15.
Okay.
18 on the 10. Yeah, I think.
The
Let
15.
Laura go hunt tonight.
You would have had issues finding a suitable amount of meat from anything, but you do come across a single squirrel that you can kill.
Squirrel stew it is.
Squirrel stew it is, yep. Little thin, but
A single squirrel for 5 adventurers. I don't know, but
I'll just eat my rations.
well, if we add rations into the stew, that'll
Yeah,
make it go further.
true.
yeah, that's true.
True, true.
You can add the squirrel in
Sure.
there, and then maybe get like a 4 for 5 or something. I mean,
Yeah, a squirrel ration
Yeah.
stew. I love it. Go ahead and roll survival to cook the meat. And Rock, your tent went up fine as well.
nat 20 to cook everything.
Okay. You make a wonderful ration squirrel stew that everyone can have enough of. Your
Yeah.
tents are up good.
Practically
And
amazing considering it's only one squirrel. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you
Like
really did
sushi,
it.
it's all lined up or whatever.
Yeah.
It's all delicately prepared.
All right. And it's another calm night that you guys will have, and so you guys can wake up, have some rations again, and get back onto it. Takes about 3 hours to get there, so it's now since you left towns. It has been 1, 2, 3, 4. This is day 5 that you are on since you left the towns. Just to point that out. But you can finish going your way here. And I just need 2 survival checks for whoever is in the lead for traversing through the mountains.
Okay. Traversing, we will go. 15
Alright.
and 14.
Alright. The 14, you almost start to get lost, but you just happen to follow along the mountain as it's in a tight corridor, and you were able to come across a bit of an opening. Alright, so I need to open up the other place. Hold on, I got you. Alright, and for this one, this entrance looks a little more open, a little more welcoming, as this, again, it's still the 15,000 foot high mountain that this is on, but it's almost like a snowy mountain slope rather than a hard entrance as you come up to this place. Where is it? There you are. You are again going to be the wrong size, so fix that.
Yeah, I shrunk the characters. Boop, there we go.
There we go. Alright.
Mhm.
So you guys find, well, I guess you came from this side actually, but alright, so you guys find this opening. As you are, oops, I forgot to get rid of these. Alright, so as you are making your way up, um, there's this big opening area, and you see fresh tracks of the snow that make it relatively easy to actually find the opening to the settlement for the Wormdoom Crag. And you can see on the northern slope of what looks to be like a soaring mountain area, you follow these tracks, and it leads you to this open area here, and outside of which you see the bones of a dragon that lie half buried into the snow. Past the
That's impressive.
Quite welcoming.
remains, you can see torchlight flickering and a pair of tunnels. That's to the left and to the south. Uh, so, that burrow into the mountain, leading, like I said, west and south. East of the dragon bones is a rough-hewn steps that climb 20 foot high to this open-air platform. Um, that I will explain whenever you can see it, because you're not over there. But you can see, even from where you're at, up on top of the cliff, you can see what looks to be a series of standing stones.
Laura would like to go up to one of the stones and without touching it, investigate it.
You're gonna go up the steps.
No, I'm right where I'm at, up the stones here.
Oh, those stones? Those are just mountain stones, regular stones.
Oh, the stones are on top of the plateau then?
Yeah, I was saying you can see a couple stone, like the tops of stones up here.
Oh, okay, my bad. I
But
thought you meant those stones down there now.
those are just stones.
I guess I'd go to the first cave entrance and say hello. Anybody home?
Um, as you get closer to that pathway, the sound of metal hissing as it cools can echo through this opening, and there's this warmth that's coming from inside of this 10-foot high chamber.
A forge. Shall we go in?
You think we should just walk in? I don't know. I mean,
Well, I yelled yoo-hoo. They didn't say anything. I don't know what else to do.
that's fair. That's fair.
We're not trying
Maybe
to sneak
there.
in.
No. I guess just keep making noise, so we're not sneaking up on any crazy Goliath barbarians.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to miss a
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! Anybody home?
Keep making your way in.
Yeah.
I'll just give you the top part there, and so you can see a little bit there. Alright.
Hello.
Actually, I'll even
Excuse me.
see this. As you go inside of there, you see a female Goliath submerging a glowing javelin head into a barrel of water. The anvil behind her is in the center of this cave, and it's illuminated by the light of a burning forge against the west wall. Against this wall nearby, you also can see several tools and weapons. As you approach, she'll turn and she'll say, "Visitors? What do we have visitors doing here?"
Oh, hello. Sorry to bother you. That looks really cool. But we're a peace delegation. We understand you have some troubles with your neighbors from the Sky Tower shelter, and we were hoping to talk to you about it, maybe mediate some kind of solution.
I'm not the one to speak to. I do the forging. You'll want to go talk to Ugalai. He's in the main hall. Just head south.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You do forging? Could I have a couple of minutes of your time? I'll say.
I'm in the middle of a project, but what do you want, little man?
I can wait. And I'll just kind of let the others go talk to this other guy. I just want to talk to the forger for a minute.
Blacksmith, not forger. Forger is something different.
Melly.
Yeah.
Melly's gonna go. Hey, go get some sleep.
As you get a oh, sorry, did you put a post there?
Yeah, she said
Alright.
she's gonna go.
If you gotta go metal,
Okay.
that's fine. I'll move your characters. It's mostly roleplay for this, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys. Really fun session today.
Nighty night, Arlo.
Get some sleep.
Alright.
Alright, but okay, so yeah, Rock, as you step in there and you get a better look around, you can see, let me close this, which, by the way, these are what the Goliaths look like.
Oh, cool. How tall are they?
Goliaths stand pretty tall. Goliath, let me just double check. Yeah, so on average, they are between 7 and 8 feet. So all of you are little people to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd probably come up to what, shoulder height or lower.
Yeah, she
height.
just said little man to Rock. So,
Yeah.
but Rock, as you're in there, you can get a better look, and you can see that there's like 13 metal javelins and 3 hefty great axes, kind of lined up on the wall. Looked like finished projects.
The implements of war.
Okay, so you're gonna head south. I'll just give you the whole room. As you are heading south, Lara, you see that this floor the cavern opens up a little bit more to a 15-foot high cavern, whereas the tunnels are all 10 feet, and it bulges in the middle of the room. There is a 5-foot diameter hole on either end of this bulge, um, and it seems to be marking the ends of. It seems to be the markings of the end of a tunnel on either side. The exterior of the bulge has runes inscribed on every surface of it. At the back of the cave, there's an elderly male Goliath that's sitting with 3 adolescent Goliaths around a campfire, and the elderly Goliath seems to be dyeing scraps of cloth and leather in a bucket of greenish liquid and setting them to dry on a wooden rack, while the adolescents are stitching other scraps into garments of dolls, or garments for dolls, that they are fashioning. Scores of old dolls rest in niches along the cave walls, staring outward.
So Laura just kind of walks up. Hello, pardon me. Are you Chief Olagai? The older fellow.
I am not. I am Demalok. I teach the kids to take care. Yeah, that's not my business of the chieftain.
What are you taking care of? What are these dolls?
The ceremonial dolls. They're good for all sorts of things, and learning to sew the clothing, and learning to do the runes. They're all facets of being a true Goliath.
Laura would try to study some of the runes, see if she could recognize any of them.
Um, would you know? Um, you would not know, regardless of what you roll.
That's fair. These are pretty neat. So Chief Olagai is in the other room. I
Uh,
just continue on my way.
yeah, he's with the people that all handle the actual work here.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Mm,
Anybody else want to ask anything of this guy or the two kids?
No, nothing in particular.
I thought you were gonna ask about.
On I
Great
go.
work, guys.
I thought you were gonna ask about that rune tunnel. But
I thought I did. I thought I said I looked at the runes.
you said you looked at it. You didn't ask anything.
Okay. Well, what's the rune tunnel about?
And you gotta ask the old man.
What's this? Yeah. Okay. I'll go back to the old man. Oh, I forgot to ask. What are these rune tunnels for?
The tunnel. Well, they bury into the floor. You see, has two purposes: to test these young Goliaths on the cusp of their adulthood, and it imparts the wisdom that comes from knowing one's own character. They learn the lessons to be full-fledged Goliaths, and then a young Goliath gets to offer up their own symbol to represent their childhood, and they put their doll into the wall, and they crawl through, resembling them going into adulthood and becoming a full Goliath.
Oh, is it like a trial or is it just a plain tunnel? I mean, is it symbolic or are they actually doing something?
They know that they are to see visions in this tunnel. They will crawl through, and the tunnel will force them to face their own fears and experience what it means to be truly alone, and recognize their own weaknesses. It's important that you overcome what weakens you if you wish to be a true Goliath.
That's good for any species, I would say. Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. You take care.
All right, bye-bye. She goes on to try to find Chief Ola guy.
Bye.
And she kind of leans over to Thorn and is like, how much you want to bet we're going through that fear tunnel at any given point in time? Oh, my heavens.
Don't surprise me.
Yeah, it would surprise me. All right. Hi. Pardon me. I'm looking for Chief Ola guy.
Real quick. As you come in here, this cavern has a domed roof that's now 30 feet high, and it has an open well in the middle of the room. There are two youthful Goliaths that are using ropes and a bucket to draw water from the well, while the six adult are seem to be wrangling a handful of exuberant Goliath toddlers. You're walking up to someone holding a toddler. There are some rough-hewn stairs that ascend southward part to the southern part of the cave, and where the floor is 10 feet higher after that lift. Um, Seated in the I guess you gotta get it up there to see the next part. So, you'll see you're asking a Goliath with a toddler a question, and they'll say, "I'm busy."
Oh, okay. Sorry to bother you. And is there anybody that doesn't have a toddler?
The two with the rope and a bucket at the well.
All right, as I go up to the boat. Pardon me. I'm looking for Chief Ola guy. Could you tell me where he is?
What do you need with Olagai?
We're a peace delegation. We understand there's a bit of a conflict with the Sky Tower shelter, and we're trying to mediate that. Okay.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You're gonna bring peace to the Goliath. Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna try. I mean, it's causing all kinds of problems, so we thought we'd see what's going on and see if we could help.
All right. Well, you can see if Ogalai will entertain that prospect.
You don't sound very convinced. I mean, we visited the Sky Tower shelter first, and they weren't very interested in speaking to us. Can you tell us kind of what's going on? Why you two are fighting?
I think it'd be best if Ogalai told you. They have the full story as they were there for it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, thank you. Oh,
Yes.
do you mind if we fill our water skins at your well here? Would that be okay?
Yeah, I guess so. And he'll finish wrangling up the bucket. Open it up.
Cool. Thank you very much, and
Yes.
I'll fill our skins up. Appreciate it. And then to see Chief Ogalay. Hi, are you Chief Ogalay?
As you make your way up to the stairs,
Like the
you
fourth person I've asked.
seen
Just
it
keep
in.
running around asking everybody if they're
Are
Chief
you?
Nikolai.
Are you?
Are you
You're
Seated
my
Chief
in
mother?
Nikolai?
Are you Chief Ogalay?
Seated in this area next to a crackling fire, you see a female Goliath with gray hair, many scars, and a white cloak. It seems to be made out of mountain goat skin, or hide, rather. Leaning against the wall behind her is a great axe with a bone haft. She gnaws on a pipe as she tries to, um, well, as she, it seems to be pondering in thoughts, I guess you could say. So, but yeah, you can interrupt her ponder.
Pardon me, are you Chief Ogalay?
That I am. And who might you be?
I'm Alara Mistwinter, and these are my companions, and I show everybody but Ralk, who is still back up at the forge. This is
Yeah, I was just waiting
Melano,
for
Iv,
Forge Lady to be
and
done
Berlin.
so I can see if I
And
can get something
we've got our
for her.
companion Ralk. He's up at the forge talking to your blacksmith there about an issue. But we were sent as a peace delegation to try to figure out what's going on with this conflict with you and the Sky Tower shelter, and seeing if we can try to mediate it because it's causing all kinds of problems, and seeing if we could help.
Alright. So, before I answer you, Rock, I didn't realize you were just gonna stay up there the whole time until you get a spot. So
I was. That's
let me.
fine.
No, it's fine. Let me go ahead and yeah, go ahead and say your thing real quick because they've gone through.
I just wanted to see if the blacksmith had anything available, like platinum rings, because I need 2 of them for my spell component thing.
We don't take
If they have anything.
we don't take just random requests from anybody who walks in here.
I will pay you good gold. I'm not just anybody, and I'll explain. I am Rolk Moosehorn of the tribe of the Moose from the glacier.
Huh. Tribes. Like weak clans, yes?
Very
Well,
similar, yes. Yes, I think that we probably enjoy similar lifestyles.
well, how much are you offering?
100 gold for two platinum rings.
Did you bring the platinum?
No.
I see. Well, we work with steel around here, so can't think I can help you.
Ah, if you haven't got any, I guess that's okay, Rock says. I'll have to try the next blacksmith I find, but thank you. I'll go try and
Perhaps
catch up with
find
the
one with
others.
a market.
Yeah, I suppose.
Rock, I'll let you catch up so you can be part of the conversation. That's why I wanted to go
Sure,
over
I'll
there.
come catch up. I'll just be like nodding at these guys. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I'll just scooch past you here. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Okay, yes.
Oh, and this is Ralph. He was just talking to your blacksmith, and I finished
Ah,
up.
Alright, and you asked what was the exact question?
We were asking, what the nature of the conflict is and if we could help.
You wanna know what the conflict is? Many summers ago, the children of Wormdune were challenging the children of Sky Tower to a harmless game of goat ball. During the game, the ball tumbled near one of the griffins of Sky Tower, and when one of our children tried to fetch the ball, the griffin just acted berserk and grievously wounded her. Likely a mark of their attitude towards us, resembled on their own pets. And the game got called off, and hungry for more of the child's flesh, the griffin continued to haunt Wormdune for days. We had to have our hunters kill it. We were forced to do so in order to protect this child, and now our two clans have been opposed ever since. They sick their hungry griffin on our people, and then hold the grudge as if we weren't supposed to defend them.
Well, I completely agree that you need to defend your people and yourself. I mean, that makes total sense. But
Mm-hmm.
what makes you so sure the Griffin acted on their orders?
Well, perhaps you could say I have a personal touch to the incidents.
Oh, is that what the? Were you the child that was attacked?
She'll touch the scar on her face. I don't tell people about it. It's not a story of which I look to seek for some sort of pity.
Well, of course not. I mean, it wasn't your
it's
fault you were
been a
attacked.
long time ago, though.
Yeah.
Did the
I mean, this
did the
is
attacks continue? Have they always attacked with griffins? Is there still griffins attacking?
If it's their griffin, then they should have called it off. And their lack of any effort to take back their own creature that they brought to us is a sign of what they truly stand for, and that is our demise. And we won't stand for it.
again, you certainly have a right to defend yourself, but every living creature has some element of free will. What makes you think they could call the creature back or stick it on you, basically?
If
Mm-hmm.
they can't handle it, then they shouldn't have brought it here in the first place. No matter how you spin it, it was their fault.
Okay. Would you mind if we were go speak to the High Tower shelter and maybe try to get some kind of mediation going? I mean, the more this goes on, the more children are hurt, the more people are hurt. I mean, you surely don't want that, right?
I'll tell you what. If you wish, you say you are here to be arbiters of our peace. Yes, that's your goal here.
That's a piece for everybody.
She'll stand up and she'll turn to the group. Well, then I will be willing to meet with Arn Akhenathi as long as he comes here to the Goat Ball Courts.
Okay, you want to meet on the goat ball courts?
Have him return to where the incident happened, and perhaps we can discuss further sections. But tell him he's not to bring any griffins. A single griffin
Oh,
will admit
Mhm.
that he has no invested interest in peace.
would you agree his safe passage and that of a small party if he agrees to come?
I will offer no goodwill to that walking stillborn.
He has asked as a symbol of your willingness to talk that we borrow your white cloak to show to him.
Just so he
course.
knows the message is coming from you.
Exactly.
Of course he wants this cloak. He's always wanted my cloak. That's
We will
arrogant,
not give it to him.
selfish.
We
Is
will
this a
not take it.
special
We
cloak?
merely need to show it as a sign that
Mhm.
the message comes from you.
Yeah, that's
And that
all.
you wholeheartedly mean it.
Well, and what can you give me to prove that you will not, that you will ensure the safe return of this cloak? It has many symbolic meaning to me.
Let's see. I don't think she'll take a shovel.
I'm trying to see if I have anything useful. I mean, not particularly.
What about that medallion of yours,
I can
Dorian?
give him. Should I give him my cloak with protection, like a trade cloaks? You know.
Good.
Trade
That's a valuable
cloaks.
item.
Is that not what we're supposed to like trade, or is that like a good item to trade?
Are you offering it to Ogilai?
Yeah,
I'm
we've got.
saying like we can I can give this my prized possession for him to hold on to until I come back with his cloak.
Hers. If you have a cloak, then I will hold on to your cloak for mine. But if I do not
Hmm.
get my cloak back, then know that you will not get yours.
I understand. Okay, well that seems fair to me. So why don't we trade them?
Well, then hand over your cloak, and I will hand over mine.
Right, and then Quiv just takes off his cloak, gets close, and gives it to him.
All right. She'll take off her cloak, hand it to you, and put your cloak on her. Well then, collateral has been collected, and your task has been given. The Thunala, the, the Thunla Kalaga, the Thunla Kalaga clan will prepare for their arrival, and we will meet on the Goat Ball courts.
Do you mind before we head to meet with them? Is there a place that we could trade for some provisions, etc.? We'd like to restock before we head out.
What provision will you need? Food?
Yes.
I could offer some food to you
Oh.
for your trip. Um, hold on one moment. She'll walk over to this opening. Hey, I need 5 days of rations. You'll see. You'll hear a bit of movement before you see one Goliath walk over and hand like a sack of rations. That Ogoliath will
That's
then,
one ration each.
yeah, Ogoliath will bring
Yeah.
over. This should be enough for the journey there, and then they can fund the journey back.
That's very fair.
Oops,
Thank you
I
very
did
much for your
not mean
hospitality.
to end my
Mhm.
ration.
I'll be sure to bring back your cloak.
Rations.
I expect that cloak back. If not,
Gotcha.
if that cloak is not returned, you will be hunted for it.
If the cloak is not returned,
I'll,
we're probably dead.
I assure you I'll
Yeah.
bring it back.
Well, that will be a sure thing one way or the other, whether it's by our hands or not. So
That's fair.
while you don't have your cloak of protection, your AC is a 16.
16.
Yep. So,
Yeah, I just
and then we're gonna
listed
put
that.
your cloak on not attuned. All right.
And so I ask, is the goat ball courts up the stairs that we saw outside? Is that what that is?
Aye. Goat ball. It's played in our little arena, full of crude stone pillars. It's quite an interesting game. Have you not heard of it?
No, I haven't. Is there a match going on now that we might be able to watch?
No, the kids are in study, and the men are coming back from a hunt. But it's pretty simple. The game is played, and each there's like a dozen players, or rather, 2 teams of 4 players. And they play on the platform, and essentially you just pass the ball back and forth, and you try to knock the opponents off of the platform. The team that still has
Ball.
the ball and their players on the platform is the winner.
So how does it relate to goats?
The ball is made of goat.
Oh,
Mm.
like you squish them into a ball?
Is it
Are they
edible?
alive or are they dead?
It's like a stuffed goat hide. We take the hide,
Okay, fair.
we fill it with material that is hard enough to put weights, soft enough to get pegged, and not take any actual damage. And yeah,
That's fair. Well, maybe on our way back after all this is over, we can throw around the old goat skin.
Yeah, I
until
would try some goat ball.
until that damned griffin attack, I was one of the best. Now I have issues playing the game nowadays, and it's part of the problem.
Well, I should ask, are they continuing to attack you?
That does not matter.
Well, it matters a little bit if we're gonna go back there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, is this ongoing or is this just one attack however many years ago?
We haven't had any griffin attacks, and we try to keep our distance from each other, but in passing events and hunts, things get a little messy. There,
That's understandable.
I won't deny that having some sort of peace would be beneficial. Does not change the fact that they owe us the peace, and not the other way around.
Okay,
Mm.
we'll go and talk to them and see what their side is. Thank you. Thank you for the cloak and your time.
Yeah.
Good luck with those hard-headed fools.
Well, hard-headed fools are a specialty.
Mhm.
Alright, and then you guys can just head on out. And even though you didn't travel it, I think I'm just gonna give you the rest of this place because you're not actually like combat exploring. So I'll just go ahead and boom.
Oh,
As you guys make your way out, standing around the bones, kind of like playing around them, you see 2 Schwingas.
2 what?
wingers!
Yeah, this guy.
Stringers.
He was
Oh,
like,
you haven't seen the Schwingus?
he has not.
Schwingas?
He has no idea what these
Yeah,
are.
Rock will immediately like get excited and start making like moose horns on his head at them.
Oh,
You know,
that's
like
so
holding
cool.
my
That's
hands
so
up.
cool.
I'll start holding my hands up by my head at them and making like little moose horns, stomping the ground at the
Are they?
Schwingus.
This is my first experience with them.
That's a really cool design, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hi, little ones.
That recognize them, Rock will just go start playing with them immediately,
As
seeing if
you
they
get
pretend to be
closer,
moose with him.
you can see that one of the Schwingas has like a white face with a dark triangle painted over one eye, and um, who's the smallest among your group?
I'm 5 foot.
Is anyone under 4 foot? I don't think so.
No, I'm not 6'4".
Yeah, I'm 6 foot.
Everyone's tall, and they'll be a little nervous around you. The other one will also have a white face, but with 2 concentric blue rings around one eye. And who here has a beard? Thorian
Rock
does.
probably has a beard.
Mhm.
Rock and Thorian. All right. So
I can't remember the last time I said I shaved in this campaign, so I imagine Rock must have a
Mhm.
beard
all
at
right.
this point.
So the one Schwinger will be nervous, while one will be walking up with a pine cone, and it'll just kind of like reach the pine cone up towards you, but you know it can't reach because it's small.
Yeah.
Do you bend down or?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll bend down. I'll bend down and hold out my hand like flat, like it's a plate.
When you bend down, it tries to. It starts to try and comb your beard with the pine cone.
Yeah. I'll just let it. I'll just like hold out my chin and allow this to happen.
Swing.
It will
At one
after
point, somebody asked us to find the Schwingas and bring them back, but we can't figure out how to capture them without hurting them. So
after
Yeah.
after it finishes combing your beard with the pine cone, it'll clap and then hold the pine cone up at Thorian.
I'll get
Feels kind of
down
nice.
on me.
Just chunks a pine cone out of his beard.
Thorian, you said what?
I'll just get down on a knee towards this guy, the little
Alright.
swinger.
It'll start using the same pine cone to comb your beard.
Ah, it feels nice. Ow, ow.
Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Last time we saw the Schwingas, they were pretending to eat a pine cone. They've come a long way.
Oh, interesting.
After it's done combing your beard, it'll clap again, and it's going to put the pine cone into one hand and reach into a strange, like almost like a. It's gonna look like a pocket, but like it's not wearing clothing, and it's gonna pull out a small little like charm token in the shape of what looks to be like a wolf face.
Yeah. Take it, Thorian. Fun.
Yeah,
Swing a charm.
yeah. Grab it. Grab the charm.
It'll take its pine cone and it'll run off away from you, joining back to the other Schwinga.
Oh, I love Schwingas. Great little dudes. Yeah. Rock will tell you, it's a great honor to get one of their charms, Thorian.
Yeah, right. I'm just standing there looking at it, just
Did you guys ever use your charms?
I don't. Did I? Yeah. I used.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't see them
didn't
here
I?
anymore. So,
I think I used. I think I used the charms that I got.
yeah, I don't have it in my notes anymore. I usually delete that after you use it.
No, I did use the one. I still have the other one that would be the same as the potion of heroism. It says on there.
Oh, okay, you have the charm of heroism. Okay.
Yeah, I have the charm of heroism still.
I'm just going to show Roll, see if he's noticed, if he's seen this charm, or if he's. If it's
Yeah, I'll
just
pull
a
out. I'll
different
pull out the
one.
little charm that I have. I'll be like, look, I got one too.
Just show him, and like, have you seen this charm, or is this one new to you?
I don't know.
Does anyone else
The
have
same
a
as
charm?
mine?
I don't remember if anyone else
I don't
does.
think so. I don't think so. They
was
gave
just
me
Ralk.
2 of them.
It was wrong.
They
Alright.
gave me 2 of them, and I don't know if anybody else got them because I was dancing with them and pretending to eat the pine cones. I like
Fair
that sort of
enough.
thing.
Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. So you guys, you do that, and the Chwingas are going to go back to playing together. Are you guys going to do anything else here, or are you going to move on now?
I think it's up to you
Move
guys.
on. Find a place to camp for the night.
I mean, you guys said you had trouble like you had trouble with the Schwingas.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
we
like
were asked to capture
because
them.
I don't.
But we didn't
somebody
wanna
wanted
hurt-
us to capture them, but I don't want to
Yeah.
capture the Schwingas.
Yeah,
Well,
I
They were
I'll
agree.
just
captured,
make
but we were
friends
not
with
to hurt
Schwingas.
them, and we couldn't figure out how to capture them without hurting them. So we just sort of let the first
Yeah.
group that we found
Fair,
go.
yeah.
I had
Seems
this
like pretty
brief
cool
idea
to
about
do.
maybe trying to start like a Schwinga parade because they'll copy you if you start doing things sometimes. They were following me around, so I mean, maybe we could start like a Schwinga parade and lead them back to the 10 towns. we find more, but we don't. We just don't have time for that swing of shit right now.
Yeah, for real.
You know.
So
We're on
it
mission.
was Danica Grayscale. I'm sorry, Danica Graysteel that gave you the mission
Yeah.
to bring one
Yeah.
back to her.
Interesting.
And she gave y'all that lantern of tracking. Which is the lantern you did see
Yeah.
them pull out a couple times, but it just looked like a regular lantern because it hasn't glowed any green color. But yeah, they wanted you to bring back one alive so they can.
Yeah, but they're so cute. I just don't want to mess with them. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know if Rolk's into that kind of a mission. So I mean,
It's just a creature that's not well studied, and they asked you so they could
Yeah.
like research it and study it better.
I don't think we should capture one. Like if it just like, follows us or whatever, then why not?
Yeah. If we find one
Yeah.
closer to the 10 towns and we can just convince it to follow us,
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Yeah.
I don't want to grab them or hurt them or scare them. They're nice little things.
Mm-hmm.
They combed my beard. I don't know the last time that would have happened. So.
Right. All right. Well, with that part finished up and you guys leaving, it is time. So we will have
Mm-hmm.
to pick it up next week, where you guys
Okay.
will be heading back. So let's put some notes. I'm gonna put a note. If you need to put a note down, put it into the Roll20 chat. I don't know if you need to though, because you had your rests and stuff.
Yeah, I've been trying to type in the notes log a little bit. I don't know whether people appreciate that or not, but we don't
No,
have a
that's
note taker.
I
So I'm
appreciate
trying to.
that a lot.
Yeah, please.
It's a very
nice.
good info. Thanks.
Thank you for helping.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off here so we can just chat for a second.